on that side, and obviously their familiarity with Sam Houston as a ball club and the culture here. Just some things that stand out on their defensive side of the ball that'll be challenges for your offense.
Well, they're very multiple on the back end. Multiple coverages. They change the picture. Typically, what you see pre-snap is not what they're going to do post-snap. And then, a lot of their shells, it won't look different. Their back end, the cover shell won't look different, but they'll employ a different version of what they do in their coverage family. And your quarterback has to be on point. He's got to understand what's going on and what they're trying to do defensively. And I think they coach the defense. I think they do a great job in terms of disguising some things. And, they chop up the front quite a bit, and they're really good at it. So I think the diversity in the back end is probably the biggest challenge for us heading into Thursday.
So let's talk about the quarterback, Hunter Watson. Just how has he been, digesting everything over this last week and a half in the open week since the Texas game, and what he looks like going into this matchup with the Aggies?
We talked about the receivers a while back, not too a couple days ago, and I said one of the things I'd really like to see is just somebody take the bull by the horns and separate themselves as the guy. Hunter has done that enough to start these games. But I have repped all three this week. We repped all three last week. And, the three quarterbacks that we have all have their own strengths and their own weaknesses. And I think they all know what the pecking order is right now. They also know that the guys that improve their weaknesses and the guys that play consistently and can get our offense in a rhythm, those are the guys in practice to get more time, which gives them an opportunity to get more time in the game. And so right now we will start Hunter. That's no surprise. And Mabry and Landon have gotten a lot of reps in practice. And so we have to start better. We have to start smarter. We've got to make better decisions at quarterback. And we need to have some continuity early on. And we'll see where it goes from there.
And then last thing for you, Coach, I was just curious on your thoughts on the state of Conference USA. You got two teams at the top, but then everyone else 1-0, 0-1, so it's pretty much an open fight. Your next 7 of your 8 are conference games. Just how do you piece this one together, and then just your thoughts on the league so far?
So we have played Western Kentucky, and we do think they're one of the better teams in the league. They typically are. So far, in our experience, having watched everybody, they're going to be a better one in the league this year. And so that was a barometer for us to start the season. Right now, our only focus is New Mexico State, and we will take this thing one game at a time. But, I haven't been through Conference USA. If you ask me about the SEC or the ACC or the Big Ten or even the Missouri Valley, I could tell you all about that because we did those for multiple years, and every conference has their own characteristics, their own flavor, their own way of doing things. And Conference USA will be new to me. I've actually met with a number of our returning players just to get some feedback on the programs they played and the experiences they've had, just to educate myself a little bit. But at the end of the day, when the whistle blows, it's about football. And we're going to make some play calls and call some pressures and some coverages on defense, but it's going to come down to our execution and how physical we are on both sides of the ball, and that's going to make the difference on Thursday.
So we'll see how it all happens between the lines on Thursday. Coach, thanks for your time, and best of luck.
Appreciate you, man. Always.
Continuing coverage from Las Cruces, New Mexico and Aggie Memorial Stadium coming up after this. Sam Houston versus New Mexico State moments away on the Bearcat Sports Network from Van Wagner.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our 2nd consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, cats.
Back here at Aggie Memorial Stadium on the Bearcat Sports Network, we are just about 11 and a half minutes away from kickoff. Sam Houston versus New Mexico State in a return to conference play for the Sam Houston Bearcats since August the 23rd. As we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth, couple things of note tonight. Two key inactives for Sam Houston. Elijah Green is out for this ball game, the leading receiver for the Sam Houston Bearcats and the starting running back for Sam Houston. Jameer Diaz, also one of the stalwarts of the defensive side of things for Sam Houston. He is inactive for this ball game tonight. One thing of note, Alton McCaskill, who we have not seen since Western Kentucky, he is suited up for this ball game and was taking reps down on the field, so good to see number 22 back in the pads for Sam Houston. We'll see if we can see him out there on the field tonight. Just some key notes for you guys as we get ready for this evening's contest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go behind enemy lines. I had a chance to speak with the Director of Broadcasting and voice of the New Mexico State Aggies in Adam Young, as he'll give you a full inside scoop to the Bearcats' opponent tonight in New Mexico State. Welcome back on the Bearcat Football Pregame Show on the Bearcat Sports Network. It's time to go behind enemy lines with the new voice of the New Mexico State Aggies. We've known him a long time, though. Adam Young joining us here behind enemy lines. Adam, just looking at your squad, 2-2 start to the season. Started off 2-0 with wins over Bryant and Tulsa, but have hit a backslide since then. Just some thoughts on the Aggies going in.
Yeah, I think it's hard to tell, Carlos, 4 games in, just because of the competition the last 2 games against Louisiana Tech and UNM. I think that's 2 good football teams, and the win against Tulsa looks better and better after they defeated Oklahoma State. So we're 4 games in, but I think it's still a little too hard to tell where this team is at. It's a quick turnaround tonight. That's probably the biggest worry for Tony Sanchez. They didn't come out of the UNM game completely healthy. There were some guys battling some injuries this week, and then you do the 5-day flip. So that's worrisome, but they've played very well at home the last couple of years. They're 2-0 this year at home, and they're trying to go to 3-0 at home this year for the first time since 2007.
Looking at Logan Fife, already 1,000 yards on the season and team captain of this team. Just some things you've seen from him since he's joined the program.
Well, he gives them a sense of big playability. A year ago in the passing game, they really struggled. That was well documented. But right now, Logan's 10th nationally in passes over 20 yards. So, I mean, he's had the ability to throw a good deep ball. He has really good playmakers around him. Decision-making last week wasn't great. He took some sacks in some spots that he probably should have just thrown the football away. But overall, I mean, he's thrown for a lot of yards. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns. He does have the ability to run the football if they need him to. He has really good playmakers around him. And having TK King back tonight, available for the first time all year, that is massive for Logan, because TK is another weapon in that offense that can make a big play happen.
One thing that stood out to me on the offensive side is last in the country in rushing offense. Just what does that attribute to, and what has Coach Sanchez said about that?
Probably a mix of inexperienced running backs and an inexperienced offensive line that's still trying to get going. They lost 3 key guys last year. The left tackle, Shiaz Pete, who's now at Kentucky. The left guard, A.J. Vaipulu, who's now at Washington State. And then Kanan Yaro was a 3-year starter at center, and he graduated. So they brought in this pretty much entirely new offensive line, and there's a lot of experience, but they haven't meshed yet. And the rushing yards indicate that. The good news is Kadarius Callaway found some holes last week against UNM, and the final rushing number was skewed because of the 9 sacks. Callaway, I think, is ready for a breakout game. He'll be the starter tonight with starting running back Dijon Stanley out. He's in concussion protocol. So they feel like their backfield has the chance to be good. It just has to be shown on the field.
And then defensively, obviously some familiarity for DC Joe Morris, having been at Sam Houston before, and he's also got Jared Hensley as linebacker coach. Some things you've seen on the defensive side of the ball that has boded well for the Aggies.
They were really good, Carlos, the first 2 games. Really, really good. And Bryant's a good FCS, and then Tulsa's a good team, and the defense played well. The last 2 games, they've been a little bit up and down. In the finish against UNM, was a struggle. A lot of big plays down the stretch that helped UNM pull away. It was a 4-point game early on in the fourth, and UNM, had some busted secondary stuff they took advantage of down the stretch. So the secondary has to play better. The linebackers are good, they're experienced, and Tony Sanchez, the head coach, felt like the D-line was pretty good last week. They're battling some injuries. I think everybody is 4 games in, but the defense has the chance to be good all year.
Sam Houston comes in 0-4, and it's been a topsy-turvy start to the season. What has Coach Sanchez just said about the Bearcats, despite the record?
Well, don't let the record fool you, because the competition, I think, is... If people know college football, they see who Sam Houston has played. WKU could win the conference this year. Hawaii's having a good year. UNLV's a really good football team, and Texas is Texas. So this is a game that's probably a little scary for Tony and his staff and his team, because they're coming off a short turnaround. Sam Houston's had 2 byes the last 3 weeks. The Hawaii travel mixed in, so it's a little skewed there. But this is a team that's much better than 0-4. And I watched all 4 previous games, and you can see there's talent there. Hunter Watson was marvelous against New Mexico State last year in Huntsville, so stopping him in the running game is imperative for New Mexico State tonight.
All right, that's Behind Enemy Lines with the voice of the Aggies, Adam Young. Adam, thanks for your time.
All right, Carlos, appreciate it.
That's Behind Enemy Lines with the voice of the Aggies and Adam Young as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth. Closing in on the start of this one, Brian, some final thoughts, keys to a win today for Sam Houston to get that first win of 2025 and get to 1-1 in CUSA.
Well, Carlos, I think it's important. We talk about it all the time. 3rd down conversions. Sam Houston is not doing good at that at all this year. They've got to do much better. If they can do better there, that will certainly help the cause offensively. And then you heard Phil Longo talk about it a while ago. Both sides of the ball have to be physical. They have to win the battles in the trenches. And then finally, they need to finish drives off. Hunter Watson and company, once they get a first down, they've got to capitalize on that and keep getting first downs, get themselves into scoring position, and finally they have to finish those drives.
This is a team that is lowest in the country in 3rd down conversion rates and a bevy of other offensive statistics, but they can put all of those notions to sleep with a good performance on the road in the land of enchantment. It's Sam Houston taking on New Mexico State here tonight. Quick look at the college football scoreboard. You don't have to look anywhere else. This is the lone college football game on television tonight. So the eyes of the nation are going to be on this one this evening. Looking ahead to tomorrow, Western Kentucky will battle Delaware, a 5 p.m. Mountain Time kickoff, 6 o'clock Central Time kick on the CBS Sports Network. One ranked team will be in action. Number 23 BYU hosting West Virginia tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. The only other team in Conference USA that is in action this weekend, that's FIU taking on UConn at 2:30 p.m. Central Time Saturday on the CBS Sports Network. So that's your look at the college football scoreboard, and that'll do it for the Bearcat football pregame show. When we return, we'll get you the coin toss result and kickoff. Sam Houston versus New Mexico State to kick off weekday Conference USA. Don't go away. Kickoff's next. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
King Ranch Ag and Turf proudly serves the greater Houston area with over a century of John Deere expertise. Our dedicated team is committed to finding the perfect equipment for your lawn, land, job site, or business, and all at the best price. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
Aaron Watson for First Financial Bank.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Sam Houston Football is brought to you by HEB, the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association, City of Huntsville, First Financial Bank, King Ranch Ag and Turf, Pepsi, Remax Prime Properties, TNT Securities, and UT Physicians Orthopedics.
On a gorgeous night in the land of enchantment, we welcome you to Aggie Memorial Stadium, where the eyes of the country will fall upon the city of Crosses, Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's a return to Conference USA play for the Sam Houston Bearcats at 0-4 as they battle the 2-2 New Mexico State Aggies to kick off weekday Conference USA. As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth here at Aggie Memorial Stadium. Glad to have you with us tonight. I'm Carlos Zimmerman alongside Brian Adams and producer Emma Sims. Joining us tonight here on the Bearcat Sports Network. New Mexico State won the coin toss. They deferred to the second half. It's going to be the Bearcat offense that takes the field first. So we'll see if Sam Houston gets out to the hot start we were talking about in the pregame show here this evening against a very, very tried and true New Mexico State team. Both of these teams trying to find some momentum as they dive into Conference USA play.
You know, absolutely, Carlos. And you know me, I like it when you get to receive the ball first. But you've got to take advantage of that and get points out of it. So hopefully that's what Sam Houston will do. It is going to be an exciting night here in Las Cruces. Absolutely gorgeous night for college football. Can't wait to get the kickoff going.
With the Oregon Mountains as the backdrop and a beautiful sunset that adorned us before we got on our way tonight, it is going to be a good one. The only game in the land that is on tonight in college football. So who will be the one that tries to put themselves up on a pedestal here on this national stage? For Sam Houston, they are in the all-white jerseys with the numbers in orange outlined in white. The orange helmet as well with the SH logo adorning both sides. For New Mexico State, they're in the black jerseys this evening with the numbers in maroon outlined in white, and the state word art logo on the side of those helmets to get this one started here tonight as Malik Phillips in his return to his home state of New Mexico. He's back to receive alongside Shane Porter as they'll wait for this kickoff from Ryan Hawk to get this one started this evening in Las Cruces. Sam Houston 0-4, trying to get that elusive first win in 2025. For New Mexico State, they're on a short week after a loss to the rival New Mexico, trying to get back on the winning track. We'll see which of those is going to bend tonight for Sam Houston. It's been a lot of bending, but they are not looking to break tonight as they return to CUSA play against New Mexico State in their first trip here to Las Cruces in 2 years. Hawks got the ball teed up at his own 35-yard line. Phillips and Porter back to receive. It's time for Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network. Hawk swings the leg, a line drive kick that Phillips will let sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Cats will bring it out. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Hunter Watson in the offense.
Well, Hunter Watson and company, they're going to start it out on the 25-yard line. And again, it is important that Hunter Watson get off to a really good start tonight. Make sound decisions, find open receivers, move the ball.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 25-yard line. Hunter Watson lines up in the shotgun. And there he is, Alton McCaskill. Going to be the guy that's in the backfield with Hunter Watson. 2 receivers to each sideline, 1st and 10 from the 25. Phillips comes in motion, runs behind Watson, gets the snap. It'll be a throw to Phillips in the flat in the backfield, running far side across the 30 and forced out of bounds around the 32-yard line. That's a pickup of 7 for Sam Houston to bring up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, really good route there by Phillips, just out in the flats, but Hunter Watson hit him in stride. Good first play of this ball game to get going.
So after the pickup of officially 6, 2nd and 4, Watson in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 3 down linemen for the Aggies. Watson barking out instructions. 14.5 to play first quarter, no score as Watson will drop back, throw the near side, caught. Humphreys in the slot, takes it past the 35-yard line. Forward progress stopped at the 37. That's enough for 6 yards and a first down for the Cats.
Quavez Humphrey takes the pass over on the near side. Nice run after the catch to get the first down, and it's good to see him get started early in this ballgame.
So after the pickup of 6, first down and 10 for Sam Houston. 37-yard line moving left to right are the Bearcats. McCaskill in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 2 right on 1st and 10. McCaskill now motions to the left shoulder of Watson as Watson awaits the snap from Don. Claps, he's got it. 3-man rush for the Aggies. Watson fires, caught. Tight end Smith. Austin Smith with the grab at the 42, pickup of 5. It's 2nd and 5 coming up for Sam Houston.
Hunter Watson is off to a really good start to get this ball game going. He's got 3 passes. He's 3 for 3. He's moving the offense down the field.
Same formation for the Bearcats. 13.5 to play. First quarter, no score. Watson gets the shotgun snap. Looks to his running back, McCaskill. He's got some space across the 45. Forced out of bounds. Let's see where they spot him. 48-yard line. That's enough for 6 yards and another Bearcat first down.
Great pass, a great catch there by McCaskill, and it's great to have him back. He is a big running back at 6'2", 210. Great run after the catch, McCaskill.
McCaskill, the transfer from Arizona State, hails out of Conroe, has not played since the season opener against Western Kentucky. That one springs him for 6 and a first down to the Bearcat 47. Watson in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 out to the left. 3 on the line for the Aggies. They drop 5 in coverage. As Watson gets the snap, fake the give to McCaskill, fires far side, catch made. That's Derek Bledsoe, who is wrestled to the turf, but Watson stays perfect as the Cats are now in Aggie territory to the 47-yard line after the nice pickup of 5 or 6 for Bledsoe.
Nice route there by Bledsoe. On the far side, runs a curl route. Hunter Watson hits him perfectly. The offense is on the move.
Into Aggie territory for the first time tonight. 12-14 to play. First quarter, no score on the Bud Light game clock. Watson with a hard count, trying to draw the Aggies off sides. He claps on the second, and here comes the blitz. Fires far side. Catch made again by the tight end, Austin Smith. Clock will continue to move as he's forced out of bounds on that far side. They spot him at the 45. That will bring up a first third down opportunity for Sam Houston. They got 2 yards to convert. Bearcats 7 for 51 on third downs this season.
Well, we've talked about it, Carlos. Most of the time this season, it's been 3rd and long. Tonight, it's 3rd and short. Great opportunity to convert right here.
Last in the country on 3rd down, trying to start tonight 1 for 1. McCaskill straight behind Watson, a receiver to each sideline. Ball at the 45 as Watson gets the snap, fake it to McCaskill, and tries to dump it off to the tight end Smith, but it falls to the turf incomplete. Just a little too tall that time for number 12. 4th down, and what will Sam Houston try to do here in no man's land? 11-17 left to go in this first quarter on the Bud Light game clock. The offense stays on the field for the orange and white. No score. Trying to roll the dice here on 4th and 2 from the 45.
Big down coming up right here for Hunter Watson and company.
Longo barking out instructions with 5 on the play clock, saying we got to go. Play clock down to 2. Watson on 4th down gets the snap. Fakes it with McCaskill. He'll tuck it himself. He's got the first down across the 40-yard line. Hunter Watson does it himself, and the drive continues.
Really nice play by Hunter Watson. He pulls up looking to throw the ball. Sees an opening, takes it himself, converts on 4th down. First down, Bearcats.
Picks up 5 and takes it down to the Aggie 40-yard line as this lengthy drive for Sam Houston continues. It's been on the arm of Watson, 6 for 7 for 30 yards, but he does it with his legs there for 5. From the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as the Cats go left to right. Watson gets the snap, and they'll run it with McCaskill, trying to kick it to the left side. Forward progress takes him down to the 38-yard line. Couple of Aggies able to get him to the turf. Brings up 2nd and 8 for Sam Houston as Troy Geathers got him to the ground. And an Aggie team on the defensive side of the ball. in the bottom 30 in a passing defense and rushing defense. Sam Houston trying to exploit that here on the opening drive as Watson on 2nd and 8 keeps it on the option roll out to the right, and he'll just throw this one away as everyone was covered downfield and sets up another big 3rd down and 8 for Sam Houston.
Nice play there by Hunter Watson, although it didn't convert, but it was a great play action that bought him some time. Hit Quavez Humphrey in one-on-one coverage on the near side, just couldn't connect.
So another 3rd down opportunity for Sam Houston. Failed on the last one, converted on 4th down. Ball at the Aggie 38 on the far hash. Watson will be alone in the backfield, trips to the near side, 2 out to the far side with O'Neal in the slot. 3 on the line for the Aggies on 3rd and 8. Watson gets the snap on count number 2. Has some time in the pocket. Fires this one, looking for Reed. It's incomplete. Reed over the middle of the field couldn't come down with that one. In coverage for New Mexico State was Josiah Charles. It's 4th and 8 for Sam Houston. And they're going to trot out R.J. Lopez for a long field goal try.
You know what? I like it because they're kind of almost in that no man's zone, no man's land. But give him an opportunity. He's got no wind. There's absolutely no wind blowing in this stadium.
The only wind I feel is the one that's at our back here in the booth right now. This is going to be a 56-yard try for R.J. Lopez as he swings the leg. It's got the distance, but it's wide to the right. Lopez had enough on it, but could not send it through the sticks. And with 9:47 to play in this first quarter, we stay scoreless between Sam Houston and New Mexico as we head to immediate timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Receive updates from Conference USA Sports, as well as photos, links, and videos by becoming a fan of Conference USA on Facebook and following on the X and Instagram at Conference USA. You can also follow hashtag #NoLimitsOnUs to connect to CUSA on social.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
If you have Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV, then you have access to BSN Plus, the all-new TV app streaming your favorite Bearcat sports. Watch highlights, press conferences, post-game interviews, or listen to your favorite BSN podcasts. BSN Plus is also the audio flagship of Sam Houston football, basketball, baseball, and softball, as well as BSN Live. Download the BSN Plus app today.
Welcome back to Las Cruces. 9:47 left to go in this first quarter. No score. Sam Houston versus New Mexico State here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Alongside Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Glad to have you with us tonight as the Bearcats' opening drive looked very sustainable, but stalls at the 38-yard line and a 56-yard drive for R.J. Lopez. Had the distance, but missed wide to the right, so Sam Houston goes empty on their opening drive of the ball game, but now a chance for the Bearcat defense to stiffen up.
At quarterback for the Aggies, number 4.
So here's a look at Logan Fife, the transfer out of Montana from Tracy, California. 1,017 yards on the season for the senior quarterback with 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. His offense takes over 1st and 10 from right to left at the 38. in the shotgun with 2 receivers left and 1 right. He gets the direct snap. Pressure coming from Powell. Fires far side, and the catch is made on that far side for New Mexico State right at midfield. Into the hands here for TK King, and a return to the field for the first time this year for New Mexico State. It's good for 12 and a first down.
Yeah, nice pass there by Fife. It was just an out route, about 10 to 15 yards. Got drilled as he released the football. Great reception. First down to Mexico State.
Ball in midfield as the tight end comes in motion from the right. Fife gets the snap, and they'll run this one to the left side and trying to get some space at midfield, but slides down at the 49. A man wearing number 1, Kadarius Callaway, the California transfer, gets 1 for 2nd and 9 for New Mexico State.
Alonzo Edwards Jr. on the stop for Sam Houston. Open field tackle. Nice play. Only picked up a yard on that play, did New Mexico State.
After the run to the left, 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9. 9:09 left to go, first quarter, no score. Fife in the gun, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 1 comes in motion from that left side. Gavin Harris says there's the snap. They'll run it again with Callaway, trying to carry it over the middle, and forward progress stopped after only a pickup of 1. Zyke Lawton, transferred out of West Virginia for Sam Houston, able to make the stop. It's 3rd and 8 coming up for New Mexico State.
Big opportunity for Sam Houston's defense here. 3rd and 8. If they can stop them here, they'll get the ball back, get that offense back out on the field.
Mexico State 21 for 60 on the season in third downs, good for 35%. Here's 3rd and 8 from the Bearcat, 48 from right to left. Receiver comes in motion from the near side, lines up in the slot on the far side as Fife gets the shotgun snap. 4-man rush for the Bearcats. Fife with time. Steps up in the pocket. Now will take off and run with it. He's got some space to the near side and enough for a first down. Out of bounds shy of the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him the 37. So a big pickup of 11 for Fife and a first down for the Aggies.
Yeah, nice conversion there by New Mexico State. Fife is looking downfield. He looks like he's wanting to go deep. Sam Houston coverage was great. He took it himself, picked up that first down. The Aggies are on the move.
8 minutes to play, first quarter on the Bud Light game clock. No score. Sam Houston, New Mexico State. First down for the Aggies from right to left at the 37. Fife alone in the backfield. They'll go trips to the right side, 2 down here to the near side. Bearcats drop 5 in coverage, 6 up on the line as Fife gets the snap. 4-man rush. Fife fires. Incomplete. Good breakup there for Sam Houston, and Alonzo Edwards Jr. looking to go the way of Donovan Fappel, 2nd and 10.
The Aggies set up on the far side. Looked like they were just trying to run a slant across the middle. The pass looked like it was on target. Receiver just couldn't bring it in.
7:39 to play in this first quarter. No score so far at Aggie Memorial Stadium. First possession of the night for New Mexico State. Fife in the gun, 1 receiver left showing run. 2nd and 10. He'll go play action. Caught at the 30-yard line and wrestled to the ground by Iman Allen. That is Donovan Fappel. Down to the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 7 for New Mexico State and a 3rd down and 3 coming up for the guys wearing black.
Great tackle, Iman Allen on the near side on one-on-one coverage. Just a little 5-yard hitch route right there on it. 3rd down. This is a big down for both teams right here.
For an Aggie team in their 2nd year under the direction of Tony Sanchez, went 3-9 a year ago, 2-2 to start this season. Bearcats switching out some personnel on 3rd down and 4. 7 minutes to play, first quarter. Fife in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. Callaway motions out of the backfield, looking left is Fife. He's got his man at the 24-yard line. Hauled that one in. Gavin Harris, the tight end from San Antonio. And that's enough for another Aggie first down on the pickup of 7 for Harris.
Great route there for Harris. It's just a quick out route, and that ball was in the air by Fife before he made his cut. Those are hard to defend.
Harris, 7th in the country in receiving yards per game by a tight end. Also 7th in this category among all pass catchers in Conference USA. That one springs him for 7 and a first down near the red zone at the 24 for New Mexico State. As Fife gets the snap, a direct handoff running this one to the right side, trying to carry it around the edge to the 15 and forced out of bounds around the 10. Flag flies in from the secondary, our first flag of the evening. Big-time pickup for New Mexico State's number 12 in TK King, but we have a penalty marker.
During the run, holding offense number 2, 10-yard penalty on the bound.
Reed Brotherton, our head referee, saying to the crowd here, a hold called on Gavin Harris, the tight end who just made the catch to convert New Mexico State. He hurts him for a loss of 10 on the holding penalty.
Well, that's a big break for Sam Houston. The running back made the cut. He's upfield, picks up big yards, and that holding negated all of that. Big break for Sam Houston.
From the spot of the foul, backs it up to the 28. 1st and 14 now for New Mexico State. Five will line up in the eye. The back standing right behind him with the tight end offset and a receiver to each sideline. 6 minutes left to go. First quarter, no score here in Las Cruces as Fife gets the snap. Play fake, fires near side. Catch made Fappel. Takes it out to the 16-yard line. A massive gain for Fappel. A pickup of 12. Brings up a manageable 2nd and 2 for New Mexico State.
Yeah, that's a nice pass again by Fife over here on the near side to Fappel. I mean, wide open. Makes it 2nd down and short.
Fappel, the leading receiver of this Aggie squad, entered tonight with 274 yards. That one takes him for 12. 2nd and 2 at the Bearcats 16 from right to left. Go the Aggies. One in the backfield with Fife, 2 receivers left, 1 out to the right as the referee clears to continue play. Fife gets the shotgun snap. Fakes the run, throws it to the far side. Miscommunication between him and his receiver as it falls out of bounds, incomplete. Looking to go to P.J. Johnson, the third. Sets up 3rd and 2 for New Mexico State.
It looked like Fife and Johnson obviously got their signals mixed up. It looked like Fife thought he was going to kind of do a fade route towards the end zone. And the receiver ran an out route, just miscommunicated.
So brings up another 3rd down opportunity for New Mexico State. They've converted on both of theirs on this opening drive for the Aggies. 5:13 to play first quarter, no score. Fife in the pistol, receiver in motion from the near side. Claps gets the snap on 3rd and 2, hands it to the back, and that's enough for an Aggie first down, stretching it forward after contact inside the 10-yard line, down to the 9 for New Mexico State. On the carry that time, Isaiah Ruddison, and that will bring up a 1st and goal for the Aggies.
Just straight handoff up the middle to Ruddison, picks up the first down.
And this is an Aggie rushing offense that's last in the nation at 39.5 yards a game. That one goes forward to the 9, 1st and goal, New Mexico State. Fife in the shotgun. Receiver in motion from the near side. Fife gets the snap. Handoff with Ruddison again. Cuts it back to the 5 and down to the 4. Ball may have come out here for Sam Houston. Ball still on the deck for a moment. And what is going to be the signal? Sam Houston says it's theirs. And it is indeed a strip for Sam Houston. Iman Allen was the one that wrestled it away, and then at the last second, Jaden Scott able to land back on top of it. Turnover for New Mexico State down near the goal line, and it's going to bode well for the Cats.
Yeah, what a huge break for Sam Houston. Iman Allen, I mean, what more can you say about this guy? He is outstanding. Strip the ball away, prevent the Aggies from getting a score. Sam Houston's offense about to take the field again.
So the Bearcats will have the ball at the 4-yard line after Allen stripped it. Scott landed on it, and they got the football back. Need to go 96 yards for a score as we step aside on a media timeout. Be back in 90 seconds to New Mexico State. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, Cats.
CUSA Insider is the official podcast of Conference USA. Whether you're a diehard alum, a devoted CUSA fan, or a casual sports enthusiast, this podcast is designed with you in mind. They'll bring you the exclusive interviews with athletes, coaches, and insiders, shedding light on the stories and happenings from around the league. Subscribe to CUSA Insider on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music, or watch the show on YouTube. CUSA Insider, the official podcast of Conference USA.
Welcome back here to Las Cruces, ladies and gentlemen, on the Bearcat Sports Network is Sam Houston. Able to get a turnover down near the goal line of New Mexico State on a strip. And for Sam Houston, too, the first time they've stopped an opponent from scoring on the opening drive since the opener against Western Kentucky. So the Bearcat offense takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line from left to right. Phillips in motion from the slot on the near side as Watson gets the snap, handed off with McCaskill. Has a little bit of space to the left side. The pile is stopped at the 10-yard line. Picks up 6 on the big run for number 22. And a 2nd and 4 coming up for the Cats.
Nice run there by McCaskill on the left side between the guard and tackle gap. Picked up some good blocks by his left guard. Nice run there by McCaskill.
So after the pickup of 6, 2nd and 4. 3:56 to play first quarter here in Las Cruces, no score. Watson in the shotgun. McCaskill the back. Watson wants to pass. Now he'll take off and try to run with it. He's swallowing up in the backfield, but his offensive line able to carry him forward for 1 and sets up a critical 3rd down and 3 for the Bearcat offense.
Well, here we go, Carlos. This is what we've been talking about, the 3rd down conversion. Here's their opportunity. Deep in their own end, they need to convert to continue this drive.
Trying to capitalize off of the turnover forced by the Bearcat defense, who have now forced the turnover in 23 of their last 24 games. Bearcats doing some trickeration here as they move trips to the near side. 1 out to the far side. McCaskill the back on 3rd and 3. Watson wants to pass. Throws over the middle, and the catch is made. Quavez Humphreys able to come away with it for Sam Houston. Picks up 6 and a 1st down.
What a great catch by Quavez Humphreys. He just gets drilled immediately, but he picks up the 1st down. Sam Houston converts. Nicely done.
Just open over the middle with a couple of Aggies bearing down on him. Picks up 6 and a 1st down for Sam Houston to the Bearcat 17. Left to right, the Bearcats go with 2:40 to play first quarter on the Bud Light game clock. McCaskill now to the left shoulder of Watson. 2 receivers at his disposal to the left, 1 to the right. Watson gets the shotgun snap. They run it on the option carry with McCaskill. Able to stretch through the A gap and forward to the 20-yard line. Picks up 3 for 2nd and 7.
Not a bad run there by McCaskill on the right side. Kind of give them some breathing room.
They're able to get it out to the 20. Phil Longo in his first year here for Sam Houston, trying to hunt down that first win. Long way to go tonight, but looking good on this second drive. 2nd and 7. Phillips in motion from right to left. Watson gets the snap. Hands it off to McCaskill on the option, trying to bounce it to the middle of the field. He's tripped up shy of the 25-yard line to the 24. Number 22 gets 4. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Sam Houston once again.
Another nice run by McCaskill on the left side. Makes it 3rd and manageable.
It's good to see McCaskill back out there for Sam Houston after missing time with an injury, out for 3 games. It makes his return here in the land of enchantment. Minute 25 to go first quarter. Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0. Ball at the Bearcat 24. Play clock at 9 for Watson in the offense. From left to right they go. Watson sends Phillips in motion as he gets the snap. They run it with Coco Brown to the right side, and he's ankle tackled. Shy of the 1st down at the 26-yard line. Making the stop for New Mexico State. The man wearing number 5, Nick Session.
Great play there by Session. Swarming to the football. Brings Coco Brown down a yard shy of the line to gain, forcing Sam Houston to punt the ball away.
First time tonight, Curtis Duran makes his appearance, the freshman from Melbourne, Australia. 1,000-yard punter on the year in 23 tries, along of 54. 1 back to receive for New Mexico State. in TK King. He stands at his own 36. Duran, rugby-style punt, big boot into it. King backing up on it, and it will roll inside the 5 and stop at the 2-yard line. Curtis Duran with a beautiful punt, and downed by the Bearcats' Quan Williams at the 2. That'll definitely be his longest punt of the year, and the Aggies will have to go 98 yards from their end with 20 seconds left in the first. It's Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0. Media timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Hey Bearcats, did you know the BSN Podcast Network is available on Apple and Spotify? You can listen to our players-only podcast, Cat's Eye, hosted by athletes talking about the topics that relate to them most. Also listen to episodes of BSN Extra and replays of BSN Live. Be sure and subscribe to BSN Podcast and get notified anytime a new episode is released.
When First Financial Bank opened its doors in 1890, a relationship between a local community bank and a state was born. For more than 130 years, First Financial has grown alongside you, your family, your business, all while putting your goals first. From the ports to the plains. First Financial Bank, Weir, Texas. Member FDIC.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
Bearcat fans, if you want free tickets to Bearcat athletic events, Texas Farm Bureau members can get 2 free tickets to Bearcat football games and other athletic events all year long. Show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get your tickets today. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more. 20 ticks left in the first quarter on the Bud Light game clock here from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0. Carlos Zimmerman with you alongside Brian Adams. Bearcats held back on their own end on their last drive, but Curtis Duran able to boom it down the field, a net of 72 yards, the 4th longest punt in program history and longest since 2021, the 6th punt of 70 yards in the history of the program. Stats you don't normally want to talk about as you want your offense still out there on the field, but still good job, Curtis Duran, to pin the Aggies back at their own 2. Possible final play of the quarter. Fapel in motion from the near side as Fife stands in his own end zone and hands it off to his feature back, C.J. Brown, able to get the running back for New Mexico State, Kadarius Callaway, to the ground, but he's able to get some breathing room out to the 6. And with 8 seconds left, that should carry us to the end of this first quarter of play here tonight in Las Cruces. We've played 15 minutes, and we remain scoreless to kick off weekday Conference USA here in the 2025 season. Teams will flip sides, and we'll go to the second quarter as we head to a commercial break. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network. Be back in 2 minutes.
If you have Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV, then you have access to BSN Plus, the all-new TV app streaming your favorite Bearcat sports. Watch highlights, press conferences, post-game interviews, or listen to your favorite BSN podcasts. BSN Plus is also the audio flagship of Sam Houston football, basketball, baseball, and softball, as well as BSN Live. Download the BSN Plus app today.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, cats.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
We played one quarter in the land of enchantment. The city of the cross is Las Cruces, New Mexico. We are scoreless after one. Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0 on the Bearcat Sports Network with Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Glad to have you with us tonight. Both of these teams really dead even so far, BA. 71 yards of offense for New Mexico State, 59 for Sam Houston. On the last drive for New Mexico State, Sam Houston able to get a stop in the red zone for the first time all year. Should bode well for this Bearcat D.
Absolutely. This is a big opportunity for Sam Houston's defense to get the ball back into the offense's hands in good field position to get a chance to put points on the board.
Logan 5, 4 for 6, 37 yards. An Aggie team that's 7 carries so far for 34 yards, already nearing their season average of 39.5. That's just how often, or lack thereof, they run the football. Having to do that here, backed up at their own end after a 72-yard punt from Curtis Durand. That pinned the Aggies deep on their own end as they take the field, now going left to right as we start this second quarter. Logan Fife will have 2 in the backfield with him, 1 back and a tight end offset as he gets the snap on 2nd and 6. Handed it off to the back who runs in the scrum of Bearcat jerseys. Ball is stopped at the 8-yard line, only a pickup of 1, and that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5 for New Mexico State.
Really good defense there by Sam Houston. Both linebackers blitzed and just stuffed the gap. Nowhere to run for the Aggies. Big 3rd down right here.
3rd down and 4. Officially a pickup of 2 for New Mexico State. They need the 12 to move the chains. Fife will line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 out to the left. Play clock down to 10. Fife gets the snap, passes to the back out of the backfield, up to the 10-yard line, and enough for a first down is Callaway. He's forced out of bounds. Cecil Powell threw him out of bounds, takes it up to the 15. The pickup of 7 is enough to move the sticks.
Really good play there by Fife in the Aggies. He rolls out, play action, hits his wide receiver right at the out-of-bounds mark, makes the catch, first down Aggies.
So good play call drawn up there by Tony Sanchez to keep the drive going for the team wearing black jerseys and black bottoms tonight. 1st and 10 to the 15-yard line. 5 in the gun, 2 receivers to the near side. Callaway the back. Cat stack 7 in the box as Fife gets the snap. Blitz coming. Fife hit as he fires. Way downfield. Got his man at the 45-yard line of Sam Houston. And welcome back, TK King with his 3rd grab of the night. That one sprung him for 40+.
Great pass by Fife. He lets it fly and gets leveled, and C.J. Brown let the receiver get out in front, and man, what a huge play by the Aggies.
So from deep in the Aggie territory to the Bearcat 45, Fife gets the snap on 1st down, fires to the far side. Donovan Vappell, he is going to be forced way back. Alonzo Edwards Jr. and Cecil Powell able to stop his forward momentum at the 40-yard line. He picks up 5 to bring up 2nd and 5. But the Aggies find themselves once again in Bearcat territory after the big chunk play.
Yes, they really have, and they did a good job getting out of deep in their own end into Bearcat territory in only 3 plays.
So 2nd and 5 for New Mexico State. 12:43 on the Bud Light game clock in this second quarter. Still no score. 5 in the gun. 2 receivers stacked to the near side. 1 out to the left as Fife gets the shotgun snap and a handoff with Callaway. Actually, no, that'll actually go to a different feature back. He only gets 1 yard on that carry does, and wearing number 20 for New Mexico State, and Tim Gans. Pickup of 2, 3rd and 3 for New Mexico State at the Bearcat 38.
Oh, it's important Sam Houston get a stop right here because they are right on that edge of field goal range for New Mexico State.
Line to gain is the 35. Left to right, the Aggies go. Callaway back in as the back. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side. Cats looking for their first stop on 3rd down tonight. Man in motion on the far side as Fife gets the snap. Quick fire to the tight end, and the catch is made right at the line to gain. 34-yard line is the forward progress mark. As they find the tight end Lucas Unger, the Stanford transfer. Wrestling him to the ground for the Bearcats was Dean Ford, but a first down for New Mexico State at the 34.
Ford on the coverage there for Sam Houston in his linebacker position. The tight end gets across the chains, complete the pass, first down. Aggies, good play.
Aggies operating in Bearcat territory after the 40-yard pass to TK King on 1st and 10. Handed off on the option run. Callaway up to the 32-yard line. Gets 2 for number 1. 2nd and 8. Coming up for the Aggies. 11-11 to go. 2nd quarter, and we remain scoreless at Aggie Memorial Stadium if you're just tuning in.
Straight handoff up the middle. 5 to Galloway to pick up those 2 yards. Sam Houston needs a stop right here.
Callaway entered the night 80 yards on the season. He now sits at 10 to give him 90. 2nd and 8 for the Aggies at the Bearcat 32. From left to right they go. Fife in the shotgun. Harris, the tight end, in motion as Fife gets the snap. Pressure coming. Fires sidearm here to that motion man in Harris. Slips out of one tackle. Actually, no, it's to the back. Callaway. And an open space, able to take it down to the Bearcat 23. Give him 9 on the catch and run. First down, New Mexico State.
Callaway wide open on the near side down here. Fife hits him perfectly. They pick up the first down. Approach in the red zone territory for Sam Houston.
Mexico State does some line changes here as Lucas Unger checks back in as the tight end. Callaway and Harris, they come off the field for the time being. First down for New Mexico State to the Bearcat 23. 10 minutes to go in this 2nd quarter. We remain scoreless. Fife in the shotgun. Receiver to each sideline as the referee clears. He gets the snap. Hands it off again to Gans. Lots of space up the middle. And Turf Monster able to get to Gans at the 18-yard line. Could have sprung for 8. Instead, it's 5. And a 2nd and 5 coming up.
Straight handoff up the middle to Gans. Just gets to the 2nd level before he's brought down. Sam Houston's defense has to tighten up.
As New Mexico State operating in the red zone for a 2nd consecutive drive. Their opening drive resulting in a fumble forced by C.J. Brown, recovered by Iman Allen. 2nd and 5 for the Aggies at the 18 of the Bearcats. Fife gets the shotgun snap, hands it off with Callaway. Slips out of one would-be tackler at the 15, and he is down right at the marker, the 14-yard line. C.J. Brown gets him to the turf, but the drive continues as the Aggies convert another first down.
Yeah, the Aggies are ripping off first down conversions left and right here. Sam Houston needs a stop. Just eating them alive on those handoffs.
The Aggies 5 for 5 on 3rd downs tonight. That one for first down, their 9th converted of the evening. 8:45 to play 2nd quarter, still no score. Fife in the shotgun at the 13. One in motion from the near side as he gets the snap, hands it off to the back Callaway, but runs into a brick wall of Bearcat defenders on that front line of the defense. The one that met him first, the man wearing big 90, Darian Jackson, gives him only a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Callaway almost came off for a moment, but will return to the field as the ball moves up to the 12-yard line. Sam Houston looking for a big stop as they are pinned up against their own end zone. Fife with 2 backs and the tight end offset and a receiver to each sideline on 2nd and 9. Fife will now change it up here at the line of scrimmage. 3 down linemen for the Bearcats, showing an extra one on the rush. Handoff here to the back, Ruddison, but Bearcats able to get him to the ground. And Tavius Fish was the one that got to Ruddison first. Again, only a pickup of 2, maybe only 1, and it's 3rd and 8 for New Mexico State at the Bearcat 11.
Nice tackle there by Fish. He's had a good season so far. Makes lots of tackles, flies around the field. Nice play.
The Aggies trying to move to 3-0 in home games this season. Trying to do that for the first time since 2007 and only their third time since 1992. Halfway through the second, no score. It's 3rd and 8 for the Aggies at the 11 of the Bearcats. Pride in motion. Fife has the snap. Looking back corner of the end zone, but well out of the reach of his intended target. Incomplete. Good coverage on the back end for Sam Houston. That was Octavius Henderson back in coverage to knock it away from Fappel. 4th down, field goal try coming up for New Mexico State's Ryan Hawk.
Great play by Henderson. He's lined up on the far side in one-on-one coverage. Fife throws the ball up, turns his head, just overthrows his wide receiver, forcing the Aggies to try and kick a field goal.
So Hawk will come out 6 for 9 in field goal tries this year. Ball will be held at the 18.5-yard line, 35-yard try. Hawk swings the leg from the right hash. That one's through the uprights and good. As we have played 22 minutes of football and we have our first score of the night. Bearcat defense holds the Aggies to 3 with 7 minutes to play in the second. 3-0 New Mexico State as we head to immediate timeout. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
One of the many perks of being a student at Sam Houston is receiving free access to all Sam Houston athletic events. Now, getting your free ticket is easier than ever. Sam Houston students can now claim their free ticket right from their phone. Download the Bearcat Sports app and find the students link in tickets. Scan your free ticket at the gate and enjoy Bearcat Sports as often as you like.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Sam Houston State University Athletics is sponsored by H-E-B, proudly serving Texans since 1905. Shop your neighborhood H-E-B for everyday low prices and great deals on your family's favorite fresh produce, meat, seafood, and more. Stop on by and see why at H-E-B here, everything's better. 7 minutes flat on the Bud Light game clock. Second quarter at Aggie Memorial Stadium. New Mexico State 3, Sam Houston 0 as the Aggies go 15 plays, 87 yards, 8 minutes and 20 seconds come off the clock. And a 28-yard field goal for Ryan Hawk. His 7th converted field goal of the year has broken the scoring drought over the first 22 minutes of this contest tonight in Weekday Conference USA.
Really a good job by Sam Houston's defense, though, to keep them out of the end zone. Yes, the Aggies marched downfield, but when it got close to that red zone, they kept them out, forced them to pick up those 3 points. Certainly better than a touchdown.
This is an Aggie team that operates very well inside the red zone, and the Bearcats have held them only to just the 1 score so far in the red zone this evening. As Hawk has the ball teed up at his own 35, Malik Phillips and Shane Porter. They are back ready to receive, as is the Bearcat offense. Hawk runs up, swings the right leg. This one's got all the distance it needs, as that one will make its way out of the back of the end zone. Touchback, here comes the Bearcat 1st and 10 from the 25. This is a Bearcat offense that was just held to 27 yards 2 weeks ago against Texas. The second straight week and the lowest rush total for the Cats since only having 24 yards in a win over Gardner-Webb back in 2008. The Bearcats sitting at 23 right now, so trying to just soar past the disappointment of 2 weeks ago.
Well, Hunter Watson and company are going to have their opportunity here. They've got to figure out a way to go vertically with the football in the passing game. If they can get that figured out, they'll move the ball.
Watson 7 for 10 for 36 yards so far tonight as he gets the first down and 10 snap from the 25, play action fake, and he is instantly sacked in the backfield by New Mexico State. Big time hit for number 90 in Ezra Christensen. That's going to be a loss of 7.
Christensen hits Hunter Watson in the blind side. He takes a 3-step drop, and he's looking downfield, and he doesn't even get a chance to cock his arm and throw, and is just leveled. Big loss there for Sam Houston.
Defense over the last 2 weeks of New Mexico State, they've forced 6 sacks. There's their first one of the night. 2nd and long from their own 17 as Watson fires near side. The catch is made by Malik Phillips on this near side. Gets it up to the Bearcats' 22-21-yard line. Only picks up 4. It's 3rd and 14 for the orange and white. 6:11 to go. Second quarter down 3-0.
Just a short out route to the near side of Malik Phillips to pick up those 4 yards. It is 3rd and long. Time to open up this passing game.
3rd and 14 for the Bearcats. From the shotgun, Watson. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He gets the snap and a rollout to the right. Feels the pressure coming. Loads this one up deep down the field, in and out of a defender for New Mexico State. Nathan Mitchell, the leading tackler out of Temple. The redshirt sophomore knocks that away from Chris Reed. Cats are held 3 and out.
Hunter Watson rolls to his right, and he throws into double coverage. Luckily, it was not picked off by the Aggies, but they're about to get the ball back here on this play.
5:44 remaining in the second on the Bud Light game clock. 3-0 New Mexico State. Curtis Durand out to punt for the second time tonight. As the Cats go right to left, Durand last punt 72 yards. He'll look to do much of the same on this one. Carson Whittington the snap. Durand the rugby-style punt. Tumbling end over end. King back to take it from the 31-yard line. Up to the 40 and cutting it to the near side and tackled before he gets to midfield to the 47. Juan Williams on the stop for Sam Houston, but a short field coming up for New Mexico State. Bearcat defense going to have to clamp down. 5.5 to go second quarter. 3-0 Aggies as we take a break. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC. Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here. Excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Back here at Aggie Memorial Stadium, New Mexico State 3, Sam Houston 0 with 5.5 to play in the second one. Remind you, this broadcast is brought to you by Bud Light. This year, Bud Light is for the fans. Bearcat offense held 3 and out, so the Bearcat defense fresh from the bench back to the field. New Mexico State will start 1st and 10 at their own 47 from left to right. They will run. Logan Fife line up in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right with the tight end offset. 1 in motion from the near side, fake the give to him, fire here, nearly intercepted by Zyke Lawton as they tried to throw to the near side, but we have a flag that flies in from the back judge. I'm curious to see what this will look. That's in the area of roughing the passer. As the Bearcats were able to lay the hammer on Logan Fife.
Well, it's a great play there by Lawton to knock that pass down.
Incomplete pass, personal foul, run to the passer, defense, number 90, 15-yard penalty to the previous spot.
So instead of incomplete, in 2nd and 10, the roughing the passer call on Darian Jackson will bring the ball into Bearcat territory and will be marked beyond the 40 at the 38-yard line of Sam Houston.
Big mental mistake there by Sam Houston's defense. I mean, they blocked the pass, but yet rough the passer, get a fresh set of downs, plus 15. Can't do that.
1st and 10 to the 38 for New Mexico State. Fife gets the snap, hands this one off to the receiver in motion from the near side and wrestled to the ground. Wearing number 30, Dean Ford for Sam Houston, able to get TK King to the ground for a loss of 2.
Yeah, that was a great effort by Dean Ford. He's lined up on the near side, chases the runner down all the way to the far side, makes the tackle for a loss. Great play there by Ford.
Of course, Dean Ford, the redshirt freshman from Houston and Morton Ranch High School in Katy. 2nd and 12 now for New Mexico State as Ford makes another big stop for the Cats. 5 in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as he gets the snap. 4-man rush. Fife in trouble, and he's going to get tackled to the ground for a sack. The man that was called for roughing the passer in Darian Jackson able to get the loss. It's 3rd and long for New Mexico State.
Great play by Darian Jackson. Drops Fife behind the line of scrimmage again for another loss. 3rd and long coming up here for the Aggies. Big play coming up for Sam Houston.
The Bearcat defense, just their 8th sack here this season. It's a loss of 2. Make it 3rd and 14 at the 42 of Sam Houston, a bit out of field goal range. The Bearcats looking for another stop as they show blitz. Trips near side as Fife gets the snap on 3rd down. Quick pass to the near side. Got a man open. 35-yard line to the 30. It's enough for a 1st down for New Mexico State's Donovan Fappel. Got needed 14, got 15 to the 27.
Fife is lined up on the far hash marks, throws it all the way across field to a wide open receiver. Picks up those 13 yards plus and a fresh set of downs.
A tough break for the Bearcat defense as the drive continues for New Mexico State to the 27. 3.5 to play in this second quarter. 3-0 Aggies. 5 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each sideline. Terrace, the tight end, in motion as Fife gets the snap play action. Pressure coming for the Cats. Loads up. Caught. 10-yard line, 5 and out of bounds. Or are they going to say touchdown? Nope. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line on the long catch and run of 26 yards. And the Aggies on the doorstep of their first touchdown of the night.
Another good pass there by Fife. He's got his wide receiver going across the field. Hits him perfectly. Tries to cut up to get into the pylons. A yard shy. Good play there by the Aggies.
Sean Brown, the transfer from Navarro College in Greenville, Texas. It's 1st and goal for the Aggies at the 1.5-yard line. So we have a stoppage here, and both teams are going to their benches. They're going to go and put this under further review. Wonder if seeing where the ball exactly is or if Brown indeed crossed the goal line for a touchdown. So with 2:58 to play in this second quarter, it's 3 for New Mexico State, nothing for Sam Houston. We'll bring you the results of the review when we come back after this media timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecurity.solutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
2:58 to play, second quarter in New Mexico. 3 for the Aggies, 0 for Sam Houston. We're at the top of the hour. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Bearcat Sports Network.
It went on to earn an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament this past spring. Meanwhile, New Mexico State women's golf under the direction of
Aggies have the ball down at the Bearcat 2-yard line. First and goal coming up for them. Play is under review right now after a 26-yard pass from Logan Fife to Sean Brown. Almost sprung him for 6, but I think they're trying to review here and see where exactly he stepped out of bounds. And that is why we're in a stoppage for the time being. Either way, the Bearcat defense had New Mexico State 3rd and 14, able to complete a 15-yard pass play to Donovan Fappel was Logan Fife. Well, our head white hat is out from under the DV Sport Monitor, so I don't know if we may have just missed the review, but either way, it's looking like the ball is going to stay down at the 2-yard line for this Bearcat defense and the Aggie offense. All right, here we go.
We have no clear shot of the football passing inside the pylon. Therefore, the ball will be placed at the half-yard line.
So move the ball to the half-yard line as they had no clear sight of the ball getting into the end zone. So the Aggies on the just about a foot and a half away from getting into the end zone for the first time tonight. Try to put the pressure back on Sam Houston. Bearcats will not have a lot of time. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout, needing to score before halftime as the Aggies have the ball coming out of the locker room. Fife will bring him in tight, bringing forward the tush push. There it is, stretching the body forward is Fife. And no signal yet from our line judges. Touchdown. Fife able to take it in from half a yard out and extend the Aggie lead with 2:45 left to go here in the second.
Well, I'll tell you what, when Sam Houston looks back on this one particular drive, they're going to see that 3rd and 13 or 3rd and 14 and just realize right then and there they needed to stop because they got 15 out of it in a fresh set of downs and punched it in.
That caps a 2-minute, 48-second drive for New Mexico State on the Logan Fife touchdown. For Fife, his first touchdown on the ground this season. Ryan Hawk on for the point after try for the Aggies. Snap and hold down. Kick for Hawk through the uprights. And with 2:45 to play in this second quarter, the Aggies of New Mexico State bring it out to a 10-0 advantage. But the Bearcats are going to have a chance to possess the ball here. 2:45 left. All 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. Got to move the ball down the field and come away with some points, whether it be of the 3 variety or the variety of 6.
Yes, they do. They've got to figure out a way to put points on the board and offensively move the ball. That's what they really need to do. get those first downs, get sustained drives. The Aggies in this first half, if you look at their drives, most of them are long, sustained drives, moving those chains. That is what Sam Houston needs to do, and they need to do it pretty quick.
The Aggies started that drive at their own 47-yard line, anchored by plays of 15 yards and 26 yards. Total it up to 53 in 5 plays in just under 3 minutes, and they extend the lead out 10-0 over Sam Houston. But the Bearcats have an opportunity to respond after Ryan Hawk sends this one to Phillips and Porter, who wait patiently down by the end zone. Decent crowd on hand here at Aggie Memorial Stadium. Couple orange shirts in the stands tonight, trying to cheer on the Bearcats as Phillips lets that one sail into the end zone and out the back for a touchback. And here comes the Bearcat offense. 55 total yards of offense so far tonight, marking for only about just under half of what they had against Texas 2 weeks ago of 113 yards. They got to go the length of the field here with all 3 timeouts. Try and punch it in for 6 before halftime. There's Hunter Watson in the offense with Alton McCaskill back from injury. He'll stand to the right of Watson with a receiver to the near side and 2 to the right. Watson claps out of the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 25. Keeps it on the option run to the near side. Got a decent block around the 30-yard line for Michael Phoenix, and Watson able to scamper out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Forcing him out was Nick Session. It's a gain of 6 for 2nd and 4.
Nice run, Hunter Watson, little play-action fake, pulls the ball, takes it himself around the near side, picks up those 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Watson now 4 carries for 4 yards on the night. To the 31-yard line from right to left, the Cats go. McCaskill stands behind Watson in the pistol as he gets the snap, and he'll hand it off to McCaskill, who's got some space across the 40-yard line before he's tackled at the 44. And that tackle at the end of it was the only contact made. Picks up 13 and a first down to the 44 of the Cats for Sam Houston as they look to move, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. On the field, McCaskill's run of 13 keeps the drive going for Sam Houston. 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Down 10-0 are the Bearcats, but they're moving as we head to the timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
If you have Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV, then you have access to BSN Plus, the all-new TV app streaming your favorite Bearcat sports. Watch highlights, press conferences, post-game interviews, or listen to your favorite BSN podcasts. BSN Plus is also the audio flagship of Sam Houston football, basketball, baseball, and softball, as well as BSN Live. Download the BSN Plus app today.
Aaron Watson for First Financial Bank.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Back here in Las Cruces, New Mexico State 10, Sam Houston 0. 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Bearcats with the ball, the 44-yard line. Want to let you know, coming up on the City of Huntsville halftime report, we'll have stats and analysis of this first half of play. A look at your weather report brought to you by City of Huntsville at halftime. Also have a snippet from our most recent episode of BSN Extras. Jason Barfield sat down with Sam Houston men's basketball head coach Chris Mudge. A look at the college football scoreboard and much more to come on the City of Huntsville halftime report. Bearcats have the ball at their own 44. From right to left they go after Alton McCaskill rushed for 13 yards before he was wrestled to the ground by Ezra Christensen. They need to go 56 yards to try and punch in for pay dirt. Need to get around the 25-yard line to get to R.J. Lopez's field goal range, who's already missed from 48 tonight. Watson on the shotgun on 1st and 10. Passes to the back. McCaskill got a good lead block from Rayfield Lawton, trying to bounce out of trouble and able to turn something out of nothing. Up to midfield goes McCaskill for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up as the Bearcats go hurry up.
A nice run there by McCaskill. It's just Watson hitting him in the flat on the far side. He cuts up field, picks up some good yards. 2nd down. Sam Houston.
Bob, for a moment, New Mexico State made the tackle in space that Tony Sanchez harped about in his press conference this week. Instead, McCaskill goes for 6. They go spread, trips near side, McCaskill in motion from the far side. Minute and a half to play. Watson pumps, fires over the middle. Catch made, Grady O'Neal. 35-yard line before he's helicoptered at the 34. Picks up 16 and a first down for the Cats.
Great route and catch. Grady O'Neal, he takes it up the middle of the field, breaks it to the right. Completed pass, Hunter Watson.
And New Mexico State and Tony Sanchez will call their first of 3 timeouts. Minute 16 left in the second quarter as the catch is made by Grady O'Neal, the transfer from Wisconsin. His first target and first grab on the night got the Bearcats closing in on the red zone here of New Mexico State. You look at this offense for Sam Houston, just a lot of things that just haven't gone their way this season on the offensive side of the ball. They're last in red zone offense. They are 127th in the country in scoring offense. Their total offense is in the bottom 4. I mean, we say all those negative things, but they have shown flashes of what this team can be on the opening drive and now this drive.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, the stats, they look terrible. You know, let's just call it what it is. But they have had flashes of some good plays here tonight, and it looks like they're on the move here, trying to get something right here before halftime.
Watson 10 for 14 through the air, 62 yards. Alton McCaskill on the ground, 5 carries for 28 yards. That pass to O'Neal, the longest pass play of the night so far for Sam Houston. As we continue to roll along here, there's immediate timeout on the field, but we're going to keep it right here for the time being.
You know, that's one of the things, when you think about Hunter Watson and his past performances this season, most of his passes are short, in the flats, to running backs. Somehow he's got to figure out a way to throw some medium routes, some long routes, get his 2 best receivers involved. They've got to figure out how to do that.
Of course, the Bearcats playing the first of 4 consecutive midweek games here in the month of October. A return to conference play since the season opener against Western Kentucky. Bearcats last year in October, they went 3-1 in midweek games. Their only loss being to Western Kentucky. They're 5-1 overall last year in non-Saturday ball games, according to last year's stats. So this is a team that's been tried and true in the midweek games, just trying to find a way to scratch out that first win. The Bearcats also trying to look for their first score since the matchup against Hawaii just under a month ago. Teams will get ready to break their huddles here. Hunter Watson and the offense will trot back out. You look at that New Mexico State defense. This is a defense that's without a couple of key factors for them tonight. Takara Cobbs, the former Sam Houston Bearcat, he's out in this ball game. Tyler Martinez, one of their heart and souls of that linebacker core, he is out in this ball game, as well as number 32, Sadiq Shabazz. So the Aggies without some key players on their defense tonight. An opportunity for the Bearcats offense to try and exploit just that. We come out of the timeout, minute 21 left to go in the second. Aggies 10, Bearcats 0, but the Bearcats operating in maroon territory. First and 10 at the 34 from right to left. McCaskill in motion as Watson operates from the shotgun, trips near side, gets the snap. And they go to McCaskill, and it's going to be a loss of 2. I think the Bearcats are going to be forced to call one of their first timeouts. It's Ezra Christensen, the transfer from Fresno State, renders the loss of 2. Bearcats don't call timeout. They'll keep the offense out there for 2nd and 12 at the 36. Watson alone in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 right. 1 minute to go, second quarter, down 10. Number 10 gets the snap with a 3-man rush coming. Stays calm in the pocket, but now forced to roll out here to the left. And he'll try to take off and run with it, forced out of bounds beyond the original line of scrimmage to the 33. Stops the clock with 45 seconds. If the Cats can't get any forward momentum, it'd be a 50-yard try from here. They've got to try and get it closer.
Great downfield block by Malik Phillips to get Hunter Watson another couple of yards there, but great effort on his part. Big third down coming up right here. 3rd and 9. 45 seconds left in this first half.
Cats are 1 for 5 on third downs tonight, 8 for 56 on the season. Watson again alone in the backfield on 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 9 rather. He gets the snap. 3-man rush. Watson fires, incomplete. Looking for Grady O'Neal. Threw it a tad early as Troy Geathers got his hands on it. It's 4th down. And R.J. Lopez, is he going to come out for the field goal try? No, it's going to be the birthday boy, Christian Pavon, to come out and try the field goal try.
Ah, there we go. Christian Pavon's first opportunity for a field goal this season.
Indeed. Ball's going to be spotted down by Nico Ottamanelli at the 41. This is a 51-yard try for Christian Pavon, and it's his first try of the season. He hit from 52 to open Rice last year. Snap and hold down. Pavon swings the leg, has the distance, and through the uprights. Happy birthday, Christian Pavon, as he boots that one through from 51 to get the Cats on the board. 22-yard minute and 24-second drive for the Bearcats, and that snaps the scoreless streak for Sam Houston.
Well, that ought to give Sam Houston a shot in the arm going into halftime. And they certainly need it because they're going to be on defense coming out to start this third quarter.
Pavon will now head back out onto the field. Try and pin New Mexico State back here. New Mexico State, they're going to have 2 timeouts in 35 seconds to try and get downfield. Connecting there from 51, again hit from 52, which was his career long. Mind you, he hit that one against Rice from 52, his first career field goal attempt. So the big leg gets the Bearcats on the board. Make it 10-3 with 35 ticks left as Pavon runs up to the ball. Puts the boot to it. It'll sail out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies will take it 1st and 10 from the 25. So like you said, Brian, it could give the Bearcats a shot in the arm there to be able to get points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll see how New Mexico State approaches this last drive of the quarter. They're going to have the ball to start the second half. The Bearcat defense still has to mind their P's and Q's here if New Mexico State decides to go aggressive.
Yeah, they do. The secondary cannot afford to let a wideout get behind them because Fife, he'll just lay it out there for you.
Fife will line him up 1st and 10 from the 25 in the shotgun. Gets the snap, just hands this one off. That's Callaway on the carry. Forward to the 29-yard line.
Callaway with the carry.
Gets 4. Doesn't appear either team is going to use any of their timeouts that they have remaining. We'll see if the Mexico State decides to run one more play. They don't have to. The play clock's 10 seconds ahead of the game clock. And the sidelines are going to start careening towards the locker room. So we've played 30 minutes of football. And we have got 2 scores on the board. The Aggies, they have 10. The Bearcats, they have 3. 1-possession game as we head to halftime. The City of Huntsville halftime report will come your way after these messages from Van Wagner. This is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, Cats.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit FFI tin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here. Excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Hey Bearcats, did you know the BSN Podcast Network is available on Apple and Spotify? You can listen to our players-only podcast, Cat's Eye, hosted by athletes talking about the topics that relate to them most. Also listen to episodes of BSN Extra and replays of BSN Live. Be sure and subscribe to BSN Podcast and get notified anytime a new episode is released.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
Welcome back to Aggie Memorial Stadium. Here at the halftime break, brought to you by our friends at the City of Huntsville. New Mexico State has the lead 10-3 over Sam Houston to kick off weekday Conference USA and a return to conference play for the Orange and White as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth with the former Bearcat quarterback Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Glad to have you with us tonight wherever you may be here in the shadow of the Oregon Mountains. One half of play, BA, your assessment so far. The Bearcat defense had their woes in that first half, but Sam Houston, we alluded to it, needed some score before going into halftime. They got that from the birthday boy, 51-yard field goal from Christian Pavon. Got it to be a one-possession game. Aggies have the ball to start the second half, but your assessment of the Cats after one half of play?
Well, first of all, great kick by Pavon to get Sam Houston some points, which we haven't had in a long time. Offensively, when this game started, Hunter Watson and company, they looked great. They were marching the ball down the field. They were converting third downs, getting first downs. The drive stalled. The offense cooled off. Then the defense kind of took over for Sam Houston. And they were doing enough to get the ball back into Sam Houston's offensive hands to try to keep this game tight. And right now, we got a great battle on our hands.
That score for the Bearcats, it's their first since 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter at Hawaii when Landon Locke put a shovel pass to Elijah Green for 21 yards. That's the last time the Bearcats had scored, so that was huge to have that going into the locker room. So far for the Bearcat offense, Hunter Watson, 10 for 15, 62 yards, but a lot of short pass plays, nothing much downfield. And when it has gone downfield, it hasn't had a lot of success. Only one pass of 15-plus. That was to Grady O'Neill on that last drive for Sam Houston. That went 16. What does the offense have to do on that front, or is there have to be adjustments on the play calling side, or is it the offense just not getting enough separation in the wideout core?
You know what? That's a great question, Carlos. I think personally, it looks to me like there's separation out on the field. It looks like Hunter Watson, when he throws a ball, he's getting right bumped into his offensive line, so he can't extend his arm. But then some of the decisions, like the last time the Cats had offense, he threw into triple coverage. So he's got to be much smarter with where he's throwing the football, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time to go through those progressions and find a wide open receiver. Somehow, some way, they have got to come together. And once they do, they'll be dangerous, but they're not there yet.
On the other side for New Mexico State, Logan Fife, 11 for 14, 143 yards through the air. Bearcats have done decent there at the back end of that half to limit the ground game, but the arm of Logan Fife has been the difference for them so far in this ball game. And they have done well against a Bearcat defense that is bottom 5 in the country in total defense. So what does the defense have to adjust here at halftime?
Well, they have put a lot of pressure on Fife. I love that. I mean, he's had some great throws, but he has gotten drilled. And eventually, as the game carries on, he's going to get a little bit more cognizant of getting those hits. So defense keeps staying aggressive. But secondary for Sam Houston, man, they look sometimes like they're lost out there. They have got to figure out those schemes that they're trying to run defensively. And if they can do that again, man, this team will come together.
Leading tackler so far for the Bearcats tonight is number 4, Jaden Scott. He's got 5 tackles, 3 doing it on his own. Dean Ford has made some good plays. He's got one of the 2 tackles for loss for Sam Houston. The other one going to Darian Jackson, who responded well after being called for a penalty and was able to get the sack of Fife, the lone sack so far in the Bearcat side of things. 1 sack on the other side for New Mexico State. Ezra Christensen has that one on Watson. Nathan Mitchell, the leading tackler for New Mexico State. He's also the leading tackler of this ball game so far. He's got 5. So that's a look at your first half stats here between Sam Houston and New Mexico State. A 10-3 ball game here as the Aggies have the 7-point tilt. As we continue on here on the City of Huntsville Halftime Report, here's a snippet of our most recent episode of BSN Extra. Jason Barfield, our Director of Broadcasting, recently sat down with men's basketball coach Chris Mudge of Sam Houston. Get his thoughts on the upcoming season that begins in just over a month away.
And, it's like what you learned the position was going to be as you watch Jason Hooten run this program. It's a different job now for you than what you sat there and observed from that second chair. How different is this job, say, now than it was 4 or 5 years ago?
It is entirely different. Let's just say if you had a job description, 50% of it would be totally new to what was done even the year before I got here, because NIL was not a thing before I became the head coach. And so my learning curve has been steep because it's been on many different fronts. Obviously, moving that chair over from the basketball perspective is a learning curve. But then also the general manager side of things, the fundraising side of things has become almost as important as the coaching piece. And you see around the country, all these big schools are getting general managers because it is a totally different skill set. The things that you have to do every day, from managing, what you would call payroll, fundraising, all those things, is totally different than what a coach was doing before, and takes up a lot of time. The time that I spend fundraising and managing those things takes away from being able to help my team as much as I can. And they're the most important thing. The guys that we have are that. And so I'm still learning a mile a minute, and I'll probably continue learning, obviously, throughout my career. But it is an entirely different job that I was prepared for well from the basketball side, from the coaches that I worked for, but nothing other than being in the middle of it like I am now can prepare me for the other side that comes with it, and also might be just as important, unfortunately, to the X's and O's of things.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, and it's, you talk about continuing to learn, the last 2 to 3 years, it feels like not only is there something new every year, there's something big that's new every year. It's not just little bitty changes in the way this process works. It is big things that keep getting added to this process. So you're constantly probably having to pivot, and what was important last year probably isn't as important this year.
Well, and the process is to get through to those changes it's not overnight. Things take time to pivot on how this gets paid to that or what's allowed over here. You start following this pathway that the NCAA says is okay, and so you set up the things to get that going, and then a lawsuit happens or they change a rule, and then like, oh no, you can't do it that way. Now you got to go do it then this way. And so a large part of the general manager side of the job is helping to get those processes set up. And I will give our administration and Bobby Williams credit. They've done a great job of continuing to try to pivot and stay up with the times as these rules are changing, sometimes daily, of how you're able to do this legally, how you're able to do that, what pathways you can get this to this type of player or that. And it's certainly you have to be flexible, you have to be nimble, you have to be able to change on your feet. And all of this is happening while Sam Houston Athletic Department moved into Conference USA, which was a huge jump in a lot of different ways. To get football obviously went to an entirely different level. But even in the other sports, the level was a jump in terms of budget, in terms of facilities, in terms of what other departments have to be on the level. And man, Sam Houston in the athletic department has made great strides on that time. But it is a journey. It is going to take some time to make strides from the conference move, as well as the changing revenue share, NIL, and scholarship numbers that are changing.
Because mindsets have to change.
Yes.
The way you approach the job, the way you approach everything has to change. A couple weeks ago, Bobby was on, and he was just talking about how he has to be a different person. He has to approach people differently now. And the Bob that everybody knows and loves isn't going to be the Bob that everybody sees moving forward, because he's going to have to be more direct. He's going to have to, we saw it in a meeting, he's got to say some things that maybe he hasn't said publicly. And so the approach has to change. Is that something you're feeling as well?
100%. I do my best to be a very relational person and create relationships and grow those and get people to be a part of our family and the program. But because of the general manager fundraiser side, I'm having to ask for money. And unfortunately, the hard truths that fans, coaches, administration have to realize, and we have here, but fans have to realize also, is that the money side is the most important thing to correlate to winning. They did a national study.
You can listen to all of the BSN podcasts on GoBearcats.com, the Bearcat Sports app, as well as on Apple and Spotify. 10-3 here during the City of Huntsville halftime report. The Aggies leading your Bearcats. Aggies have the ball to start the second half. BA, real quick, your halftime adjustments for Sam Houston. What do they have to do to piece it together in the final 30 minutes to get win number one?
Well, I think they need to build on what Christian Pavon did right before halftime. Put points on the board, right? Offensively, they've got to figure out a way to have a sustained drive, Carlos. We talk about it every week. If they can do that and put points on the board, this is going to be a good ball game. And defensively, just stick to those wideouts. Don't let them get behind you. Just keep them in front of you. Keep playing aggressive defense. And they keep that up, we'll have a Bearcat win.
10-3 your score here at the halftime break as we now dive into a look at the college football scoreboard. The Bearcats and Aggies tonight, the only game in college football that is currently underway here tonight, the only game scheduled. Looking ahead to tomorrow, Delaware is hosting Western Kentucky, a game where the Blue Hens, led by former Bearcat OC Ryan Carty in his first year at the FBS level, they're 3-1. Western Kentucky's 4-1. The Blue Hens hosting the Hilltoppers tomorrow. 6 p.m. Central Time kickoff on the CBS Sports Network. The only ranked team that will be playing are the number 23 BYU Cougars. They are at 9:30 kick on ESPN, taking on former Jack State head coach and now head coach at West Virginia in Rich Rodriguez. Looking ahead to an action-packed Saturday in college football. As we scroll through, number 9 Texas will be in Gainesville, Florida, taking on the Gators at SEC play at 2:30 p.m. kick. And another big SEC matchup, number 16 Vanderbilt taking on number 10 Alabama. That's a 2:30 p.m. kickoff on ABC. Number 21 Notre Dame will host Boise State at 2:30 p.m. on NBC. Number 24, Virginia up against undefeated Louisville, 2:30 p.m. kickoff on ESPN2. The only other Conference USA team in action is on Saturday. It's FIU heading to Storrs, Connecticut to take on UConn, a 2:30 p.m. kickoff on the CBS Sports Network. Big matchup in the Big 12 of undefeateds. Number 11, Texas Tech, will be in the Bayou City to take on the Houston Cougars and former Bearcat head coach Willie Fritz. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff on ESPN. Number 1 team in the country, Ohio State, will host Minnesota in Columbus, a 6:30 p.m. kickoff on NBC. Another ranked matchup, number 3 Miami takes on number 18 Florida State. That's a 6:30 p.m. kickoff on ABC. Number 6 Texas A&M, they will battle Mississippi State, 6:30 p.m. in Aggie Land on the SEC Network. And a couple of nightcappers, Duke and Cal, meet at 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. Nevada and Fresno State, they're 9:30 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network. For Sam Houston Sports, big congratulations to Kendall Ayers and Sam Houston Soccer. A 1-0 win over Middle Tennessee tonight back at home. The Cats on the pitch, now 2-0-1 in Conference USA play. And Bearcat Volleyball is here in Las Cruces as well. I'm not sure if they're here at the ball game tonight or not, but they're getting ready for a matchup with New Mexico State at the Pan American Center next door here, as they will be going at 7 p.m. tomorrow night and at 1 p.m. on Saturday to continue Conference USA play. The Bearcats on the volleyball court looking for their first conference win of the season. Those games will both be streamed on ESPN+. That's your look at the college football and Bearcat scoreboards here tonight as we wrap up the City of Huntsville halftime report with your weather report on a gorgeous night here in Las Cruces. 79 degrees out there right now. We talk about it a lot. It's a dry heat out here in the desert. It got up to 90 today, but it feels great out there and nothing but clear skies above us here for your City of Huntsville weather report. Now let's step aside and take a break, and when we come back in 2 minutes and change, we will bring you the second half. Aggies have the ball first. Bearcat defense looking to stiffen up, down 10-3 as we get ready for the second half here in the land of enchantment. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Receive updates from Conference USA Sports, as well as photos, links, and videos by becoming a fan of Conference USA on Facebook and following on the X and Instagram at Conference USA. You can also follow hashtag NoLimitsOnUs to connect to CUSA on social.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here. Excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecurity.solutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Sam Houston Football is brought to you by HEB, the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association, City of Huntsville, First Financial Bank, King Ranch Ag and Turf, Pepsi, Remax Prime Properties, TNT Securities, and UT Physicians Orthopedics.
Welcome back to the City of the Crosses, Las Cruces, New Mexico. 10-3 your score as we wrap up halftime here in New Mexico. The Aggies are going to have the ball first to start this second half of play, so it'll be a look to that Bearcat defense under the direction of first-year head coach Phil Longo and first-year DC from NC State Freddie Autry Lindsay, as defense able to hold the Aggies to just the 2 scores, the field goal and the touchdown in that second quarter of play, after the 2 teams were scoreless after the first 15 minutes. Some bright spots for the Bearcats on both sides. Got to let them shine out where the lights shine brightest on national television. And when the eyes of the country are on you, the Bearcats, what's at stake for them in this second half? Trying to get that first win of 2025 and avoid their first 0-5 start since starting 0-8 in 2023. For New Mexico State, they're trying to avoid falling below 500 and trying to get to 3-0 for the first time at home since 2007. As here we go to start this second half. Pavon puts the leg to it. It's a short kick from Pavon and will be returned by TK King from the 10-yard line and tackled just beyond the 25, so about works the same as a touchback. And King returns it out to around the 26, 27-yard line. That's where Logan Fife and the Aggie offense will set up shop for their first drive of the second half.
Well, it's going to be important for Sam Houston's defense to make a statement early here in the second half by putting pressure on Fife, staying tight on those wideouts, playing solid defense.
So first down for New Mexico State from their own 26 as they move left to right. Fife in the pistols. He motions the tight end in Unger as he gets the snap, fake the give, fires. Near side, and the catch is made by King around the 35-yard line and tackled at the 38 by the Bearcats secondary. Enough to move the chains. Gain of 13 in the first down.
King lined up on the near side, runs a curl route about 15 to 18 yards. Fife hits him perfectly as he makes his turn. Big play there, New Mexico State.
Transfer from Wyoming, wreaking havoc in this ball game so far. That was his 4th catch of the night. First and 10 as Fife gets the snap from the 39. Pumps, felt the pressure, and now starting to slip out of it, did Fife. Thought for a moment they would get him in the backfield. But Fife able to scramble away for a gain of 2. Chauncey Cheedy got him to the ground. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, well, really good job by the secondary for Sam Houston. They had great coverage then. Fife looking downfield. Nobody's open. He takes it himself. Bearcat defense converged on him. Big play there for Sam Houston.
1 minute down in this third quarter of play on the Bud Light game clock. 10-3 New Mexico State with the lead. 3 down linemen for the Bearcats. King in motion from the near side as Fife gets the snap and hands it off to the back. Callaway. And nearly able to try and strip it away from Callaway to Darian Jackson. But Jackson stops him at the 45-yard line, sets up 3rd and 4 after the gain of 4 for Callaway.
Darian Jackson, very physical, 6'2", 290-pound redshirt sophomore.
He's come up with some big plays for Sam Houston so far tonight. Transfer out of Mount San Antonio College sets up 3rd down for New Mexico State, where they're 6 for 7 so far tonight. They need 4 yards to chains for them to move. Callaway in motion as Fife gets the snap of the blitz coming, and it's incomplete. C.J. Brown in coverage on the intended target, one of the favorite targets of Fife and Gavin Harris. And the punt team will come out for New Mexico State as the Bearcat defense makes a stand.
Great play, C.J. Brown over here on the near side. New Mexico State runs about a 10 to 12-yard out route. C.J. Brown beats the fall, knocks it down, forces the Aggies to punt the ball away.
Brown entered tonight as the leading tackler for the Bearcats. His 4th pass defended on the season will render a punt for the first time tonight for Max Dean. Dean stands at his own 31. And gets this one off, kind of off the side of his foot. But it will take an Aggie roll inside the 20 as Allen lets it roll out of bounds. But the Bearcat defense does their job out of the locker room and allows the Bearcat offense to take the field in just a few moments. 13:03 to play third quarter. It's Aggies 10, Bearcats 3. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
CUSA Insider is the official podcast of Conference USA. Whether you're a diehard alum, a devoted CUSA fan, or a casual sports enthusiast, this podcast is designed with you in mind. They'll bring you the exclusive interviews with athletes, coaches, and insiders, shedding light on the stories and happenings from around the league. Subscribe to CUSA Insider on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music, or watch the show on YouTube. CUSA Insider, the official podcast of Conference USA.
Aaron Watson for First Financial Bank.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
One of the many perks of being a student at Sam Houston is receiving free access to all Sam Houston athletic events. Now, getting your free ticket is easier than ever. Sam Houston students can now claim their free ticket right from their phone. Download the Bearcat Sports app and find the students link in tickets. Scan your free ticket at the gate and enjoy Bearcat Sports as often as you like.
13:03 to play third quarter at Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces. The Aggies 10, Bearcats 3, as they will head onto the field for their first offensive possession of the second half. Will Sam Houston and Hunter Watson's offense. After the defense able to hold the Aggies at midfield, Bearcats will take over from their own 17-yard line, moving right to left across your radio dial. Watson lines up at the pistol with McCaskill the back. Phillips in motion as Watson gets the snap. They'll run it with McCaskill, slipping around would-be tacklers. The pile gets him down around the 22-23-yard line. So a solid pickup of 5 or 6 for Alton McCaskill. Sets up a second and manageable for the Cats.
Yeah, great run up the middle by McCaskill to get this drive started. That's what you want to see right there. Big positive yards on the first carry.
Picked up 7 carries for 32 yards on the return game for Alton McCaskill. Caskill had 11 carries for 72 yards in the season opener against Western Kentucky with a touchdown. 2 in the backfield with Watson here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 4. Trying to draw the Aggies off sides. On the second clap, he gets the snap. He'll keep it on the option. Throws to Coco Brown in the open field. Enough for a first down. And some more run after initial contact for Coco Brown. Took it from the 23, and the ball spotted at the 38. Pickup of 15 and a first down.
Great catch and run. Coco Brown over in the flats on the right side. Hunter Brown hits it perfectly in stride. Big first down, Sam Houston.
After the pickup of 15, sets up 1st and 10 from the 38. Coco Brown, one of the leading receivers on this roster. He stays in the backfield here with Watson. And McCaskill standing right behind number 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right on 1st and 10 from the 38 as Watson looks to pass. Looking for McCaskill. That is going to be an incomplete pass as that one off the fingertips of McCaskill, 2nd and 10.
Trying to hit McCaskill on the near side in the flats. It looks to me like the ball may have bounced off his helmet. Nonetheless, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bearcats.
Worried for a moment there. That may have been a backwards, ultimately what would have been a backwards lateral to McCaskill. So the Cats catch a break as they blow the play dead. 11:44 to play on the Bud Light game clock, third quarter, 10-3 New Mexico State. Watson with 2 backs, awaits the snap from Dawn. He's got it. Lost it on the ground, but got it right back. Trying to carry it around the near side, able to turn some positive yardage out of it is Watson. Picks up 2 to get it up for 3rd and 8 at the 40.
Well, this is a critical third down right here. This is the second half. They are not very good at converting, and they have a chance here, but again, it's 3rd and long. They need to convert right here.
Cats will need their own 48 to move the chains. It's 3rd down and 8. They're 1 for 6 on 3rd downs tonight. Watson in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each sideline. 3 up on the line for New Mexico State. Phillips in motion from the slot on the near side. Watson gets the snap. They only rush 3. Watson fires. Caught! Coco Brown. Midfield and down to the Aggie 41-yard line. Big catch and run for Coco, and the chains move once again.
Well, that was a great catch by Coco. The ball is thrown behind him. He spins around. He's running just kind of a seam route. catches the ball, secures it, turns upfield, picks up the first down. Nice job.
Cats go to hurry up as they're down to the Aggie 43. They run it with Brown once again, slipping around would-be tacklers around the right side, down to the 35-yard line, picks up 8 as Coco Brown brings up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back big chunk plays for number 34.
Tackle made by number 13, Davis.
You know, 2 years ago, head coach Casey Keeler at the time really high on that young man wearing number 34, and he's showing it here for Phil Longo in his first year. 2nd and 2 for the Bearcats at the Aggie 35. O'Neal in motion. They'll pitch play it to him, and he only able to get, well, he doesn't get the one like I thought he did. He loses. Nope, it's no gain. And stopped by Nick Session of the Aggies. It's another big 3rd down for the Bearcats. They need 3 yards to convert. They're able to go nowhere with O'Neal on the pitch play.
Big 3rd down right here for Sam Houston.
Already converted 1 on this drive to Coco Brown. He's off the field here on 3rd and 3. McCaskill the back. Phillips in motion. Run it with McCaskill. It's got a 1st down. And stopped at the 30-yard line as McCaskill able to pick up 6, and the chains move on another 3rd down conversion for the Cats.
Straight handoff up the middle. McCaskill gets the ball. He's already heading downfield with a full head of steam. Picks up the 1st down. Good job.
On a night where you don't have your leading receiver and starting running back Elijah Green, McCaskill has stepped up to the call. 1st and 10 at the 30. Cats moving right to left as Watson changes play at the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Watson gets the snap, runs it again with McCaskill, and tackled at the 25-yard line. Burnock Aya, transfer from Tyler Junior College, the redshirt junior, able to get McCaskill to the turf. And ultimately, no gain. Thought maybe McCaskill got a little bit more, but they say no gain for Alton. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30. Watson awaits the snap. Sends Phillips in motion from the near side on 2nd down. 2 backs, he gets the snap. Looking to pass, fires over the middle. Caught, Quavez Humphreys. Able to come down with that one at the 16-yard line. Picks up 14. And then the Bearcats roll into the red zone for the first time this evening.
Hunter Watson's best throw all night. He stands tall in the pocket. Quavez Humphreys runs a post route. Hits him perfectly in stride. Nice play.
As the New Mexico State defense that is near the top and limiting opponents in the red zone, 18th in the country in red zone stoppage as Watson gets the snap 1st and 10 from the 16, handed off to the back McCaskill. Not able to get any forward momentum. Stopped at the line of scrimmage at the 16, no gain, 2nd and 10.
Well, this is where it gets difficult for offenses. When you get inside that red zone, the field kind of closes in on you. You don't have near the room you typically do. You got to play clean football.
7:56 to play 3rd quarter. The Aggies have 10. The Bearcats have 3. Cats trying to cash in. 2nd and 10 at the 16. McCaskill, the feature back. 2 receivers to the left, or rather the right. That's Phillips and Humphreys. Bledsoe to the near side. Play clock down to 4. Watson gets the shotgun snap. And off again to McCaskill. Cuts it back, but tackled at the 14-yard line. Only a pickup of about 2, and another big 3rd down for the Bearcat offense halfway through the 3rd, down 7.
Well, this is huge right here. If they can punch it in, they have a chance to tie this ball game up. You need to get 6 out of this drive.
Zayden Davis, the one that got the stop on McCaskill after only a pickup of 1. 3rd down and 9 for the Bearcats at the 15. They've converted 2 3rd downs on this drive alone. And timeout taken by Phil Longo. 7:02 to play in this 3rd quarter, and a big 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Bearcats. We're going to keep it right here as Longo and the offense talk this one over. Brian, like we said, they've already converted 2 3rd downs on this drive. What do you like here on 3rd and 9?
Well, they've got to get Quavez Humphreys going. He's already had a couple of good catches here tonight. Get him the ball. Get him some separation from the defender. Hit him in stride. 6 points out of that deal.
The Redshirts.
This Carlos, looks like the very first drive of the game tonight. This one right here. They've got to finish it.
Humphreys, the redshirt senior from Junction City, Kansas, entered tonight with just 1 catch for 9 yards so far this evening. He's got 3 catches for 26 yards. One of the feature receivers that returned from last year's New Orleans Bowl winning team. He'll line up as the far side receiver furthest from us, part of a triple package with the tight end Austin Smith in the slot, Phillips between him and Humphreys. Bledsoe will go one-on-one to the near side, Brown the back with Watson in the gun on 3rd and 9 from the 15 of New Mexico State. Watson claps, hits the snap, blitz coming, they throw to the back, Brown, and it falls to the turf incomplete. They're saying this is a live football. I don't think that was a backwards pass. They're saying it's Aggie football on a backwards pass from Sam Houston.
Unbelievable. Oh, wow. There you go.
For a moment, neither team was jumping on the football.
Recovered by number 96.
Well, it was 3rd and 9. You have your running back trying to go out in the flats. So it looked like Hunter Watson possibly threw the ball backwards to him.
The Bearcats catch it unfortunate break. Cole Schnedt-Goke was the one that landed on it, the Quincy College transfer. And so the Bearcats, on one of their most promising drives of the night, end up turning it over in the red zone back to New Mexico State. And with 6:56 to play in the third, the Aggies hang on to the 10-3 tilt they have on Sam Houston. Media timeout on the field. Be back in 90 seconds. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
.656 to play in this third quarter on the Bud Light game clock. New Mexico State 10, Sam Houston 3. And the kickoff of Weekday Conference USA. Bearcats' most recent drive, one of their most promising of the ball game and one of their best of the season thus far, ends up being a fumble on a backwards pass to Coco Brown from Hunter Watson, and Cole Schnedt-Goke lands on it, the grad senior defensive tackle for New Mexico State, and it's a turnover for the Bearcats, their first of the night of that variety. Give it back to the Aggies at their own 19-yard line, and they remain down 10-3 as the Bearcat defense looks to stiffen up once again. Fife, the quarterback, lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right, and we got flags. Our first flags of the second half. Each team has only been penalized once tonight, and it looks like this is in the area of false start. Oh. It could be delay of game on New Mexico State. On the defense?
Yep, Sam Houston.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misread him there. Like, not very often you hear delay of game called on your defense, so move the ball up 5. It's now 1st and 5 for the Aggies to the 24. 5 in the gun once again. 3 on the line for the Bearcats. 1 in motion from the far side. 5 fakes it to him. Looking deep downfield, he'll throw to his safety valve and tackled at the 24-yard line. A late flag's going to come in Cecil Powell was the one that made the tackle. Number 1 for New Mexico State, the running back, Kadarius Callaway.
Well, I wonder what the flag is about.
I think they're going to try and get Powell for a face mask, but I don't know if he got him by the face mask. It looked more around the shoulder.
Yeah, that looked like a clean tackle.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 2, 15-yard penalty for the end of the play. Automatic first down.
So an automatic first down for New Mexico State as Cecil Powell is called for the face mask.
Well, the mental mistakes are killing Sam Houston tonight. I mean, face masks right there when you have them stopped. You just can't do those kind of things.
So the ball moves up now to the Aggie 39, Fife in the shotgun as they go tight formation. Fife fakes the give to the back. Callaway loads this one up, looking deep down the field. Got a man down there, and it's caught inside the 10-yard line. T.K. King. 3 Bearcats around him, and King able to get it down inside the 10.
Another great pass by Fife. He just lays it out there. King outruns the coverage. Perfect pass. Huge play. New Mexico State.
Ball spotted at the Bearcat 7 on that long pass play from the arm of Logan Fife. All the way down to his favorite target of the night, T.K. King, the transfer from Wyoming. So first and goal for the Aggies at the 7. From left to right they go. Fife gets the snap, handed off to Callaway. Runs into a pile of Bearcats, still chugging the legs. Last stretch at the end, they say he's down at the 1. So picks up 6. Second and goal coming up at the 1 for Kadarius Callaway.
Straight handoff up the middle to Callaway. Great job. Second effort on his part. After initial contact, knocking on the door once again.
So after the 54-yard pass play from Logan Fife, one of his longest marks of the season, gets it down inside the Bearcat 10, the carry of 6 for Callaway down to the 1. So they'll go into the tight formation once again as they try to push Logan Fife in for the second time tonight. Quarterback keeper for Fife. Ball popped out! Sam Houston trying to land on it and squirted away from Sam Houston. Oh, my goodness. They had a chance to force the turnover. They forced it out, but it got out of the hands just like butter.
Sam Houston defender had a chance to scoop it up. The ball just bounced away from his hands and into the Aggies, and they retained possession.
Zyke Lawton almost able to get a takeaway, and the Aggies will hang on to the football as they landed back on top of it. It's a loss of 8 to bring up third and goal at the 9, so the tush push doesn't work that time for New Mexico State. Got 4 on the play clock here for the Aggies. I don't know if Tony Sanchez sees it. He does, and calls a timeout with 1 on the play clock. Stops the clock with 4:25 remaining in this third quarter. The Aggies lead 10-3, but the Bearcats, regardless, able to turn this into a third and longer goal-to-go play instead of second and goal at the 1, and they're in for 6.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately the ball didn't land in the Bearcats' hands and they gained possession, but what happened is it pushed them back and got them off the goal line, and hopefully Sam Houston can get a stop right here and maybe force them to kick it.
C.J. Brown was the one that knocked it out of Logan Fife's hands. That's his second forced fumble of the ball game for C.J., the transfer from Bowling Green, his third forced fumble of the season, mind you. As out of the timeout, the Aggies will line them up third and goal at the 9. Ball is spotted on the near hash. The Bearcat defense trying to clamp down and just force a field goal try for Ryan Hawk. Yeah, the different man under center here, Adam DeMonte, is the one that's going to take this snap on third and goal at the 9. They hand it off to T.K. King, and he's going nowhere. Zyke Lawton and company able to wrestle him down at the 15-yard line along with Antavius Fish. It's a loss of 6, and the field goal unit will come out. So the Bearcats, instead of giving up 6, they're able to catch a break and try to force the field goal try.
Great pursuit by Lawton from Sam Houston. I mean, he was running downhill, got into the backfield. Great play. Huge play.
So Ryan Hawk on for another field goal try. Already good from 28 tonight. Ball will be spotted down at the 22, so this is a 32-yard try for Hawk from the left hash. Good snap, good hold. The kick for Hawk on its way through the uprights and good. So New Mexico State able to convert a field goal. Makes it a two-possession game once again, but Sam Houston not out of the fight. The offense trying to juice back up with 3:40 to play in the third quarter on the Bud Light game clock. 13-3 New Mexico State media timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Sam Houston State University Athletics is sponsored by HEB, proudly serving Texans since 1905. When you shop at your neighborhood HEB, you'll find friendly partners, everyday low prices, and great deals on your family's favorite fresh produce, meat, seafood, and more. They're dedicated to making Texas an even better place to live, one grocery run at a time. So stop on by and see why at your HEB. Here, everything's better. 3:40 to play, third quarter, 13-3 New Mexico State. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Bearcat Sports Network. Aggie Memorial Stadium, the site tonight for the kickoff of Weekday Conference USA. Sam Houston and New Mexico State. The Aggies able to turn a 6-play, 66-yard, 3-minute, and 16-yard drive into a 32-yard field goal for Ryan Hawk. Had every opportunity to try and punch it in for 6. Anchored by a 54-yard pass to TK King, but the Bearcat defense able to stiffen up. A forced fumble by C.J. Brown, and then a tackle for loss for Zyke Lawton and company. Forcing just the 3 gives this Bearcat offense a little bit of juice on this ensuing drive. That will come your way after this. Kick from Hawk as he swings the right leg. Phillips will watch it sail into the end zone for a touchback as number 10 and the Bearcat offense retake the field.
Well, Hunter Watson and company ought to have a little shot in the arm. You know, they kind of weathered the storm right there. Come back offensively. They had a great drive working the last time out. You just got to finish the drive.
That last drive went 6 minutes and 7 seconds. 13 plays, 64 yards, but resulted in a fumble lost on a pass play to Coco Brown. But the Watson and the offense will take over from right to left. 1st and 10 from the 25. Watson with 2 backs in the backfield and 3 receivers. Gets the snap, direct handoff. Alton McCaskill trying to stretch it forward. Met initially at the line of scrimmage. And was able to take it forward for a gain of just 1. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Caskill takes it over the right side between the guard and tackle gap. Picks up 1.
James Dawn, the second, has to come off the field a little gimpy, so Cam Todd will now check in. And he'll be the one to snap the ball here to Hunter Watson and company. So while they tend to Dawn, 2nd and 9 from the 26. Ball on the far hash. Snap away. Watson fakes the give. Now has some space. Takes it and cuts it back over the middle of the field. And Watson, he's got a first down. Up to the 37, 38-yard line. Picks up 12 with his legs and moves the chains.
Nice play, Hunter Watson. You know, drops back. He's looking downfield, and nobody's there. He sees a lane, takes it, picks up the first down. Nice work.
With that for Sam Houston. That's their 11th first down converted tonight to New Mexico State's 15. 2:35 left in the third quarter on the Bud Light game clock. 13-3 New Mexico State. Watson from the shotgun. Two receivers to his right, one to the left. Brown the back as he claps and gets the snap. Handed off with Brown and tackled at the knees for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up. Stop made by Quincy Davis. Bearcats trying to establish the ground game tonight. 67, make that now 68 yards of rushing between McCaskill, Watson, and Brown. 2nd and 9 from the Bearcat 39. Inside 2 minutes to play, third quarter, 13-3 Aggies. Watson looks right and left and comes set with his center, Cam Todd. He gets the snap, three-man rush, has some time, fires, caught on the far side. Quavez Humphreys at midfield, and enough to move the chains for another first down, and Aggie tried to jump the route but came up empty.
Great pass, Hunter Watson. Quavez Humphreys lined up on the far side, 10 to 12-yard out route. Perfectly timed, good pass.
Ball in midfield, Bearcats looking to go quick. Watson tries to draw the Aggies offside, but nothing there. Minute 27 to play third quarter after the big pickup to Humphreys. He's the far side receiver furthest from us. Watson with 10 on the play clock. Claps and gets the snap. Fakes it to Brown. Feels the pressure coming, gets out of it, fires, has a man open. Phillips, 35-yard line, 30-25. And the homecoming return for Malik Phillips amplified on that pass play that was almost dead to rights, but he springs him for 26 and a first down for the Cats to the 24.
Wow. Hunter Watson drops back, pocket collapses around him, finds his open receiver. Huge play, first down.
48 seconds left in the third. The Cats down 10, but they're threatening at the 24-yard line. From the shotgun, Watson with trips left gets the snap. Four-man rush for the Aggies. Watson hit as he throws and finds Phillips once again at the 15-yard line. Picks up 9 for 2nd and 1.
That's two back-to-back great plays there by Phillips. I mean, on the money.
Nathan Mitchell in on the stop for New Mexico State, the leading tackler of this team, who's fourth in the conference with 8.5 tackles a game. Clock down to 17 seconds. Play clock's at 19. Bearcats going to try and run one more play before we go to the fourth. Watson in the shotgun, trips to the near side. Claps and gets the snap. Three-man rush. Fires to the back. McCaskill's got a good lead block from Dylan Burke. To the 10 to the 5. Touchdown. Alton McCaskill. Welcome back, Conroe native. Takes it from 15 yards out, and the Bearcats score their first touchdown of the night.
That was a great run after the catch by McCaskill to dodge a couple of tacklers to get in the end zone. Hunter Watson's first touchdown. Good job.
How about the first touchdown by a starting quarterback for Sam Houston this season, and it comes in a big way with 1 second left in this third quarter. Christian Bavon to take the point after. Snap and hold, bobbled for a second. It tucks inside that right upright. And the Bearcats score their first touchdown since Hawaii. And Hunter Watson finds his back. McCaskill got great blocks from Dylan Burke and Malik Phillips. Phillips a big part of the reason that drive kept going. And the Bearcats have made it a three-point affair. 7 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes and 39 seconds come off the clock. And McCaskill takes it into the end zone for his first receiving touchdown of the season.
That was how you finish off a drive. That was textbook, and Hunter Watson needs a lot of credit for that. I mean, he looked like a couple of times he was going to get sacked and found some daylight, found his open receiver. That was a great drive by Sam Houston.
Not only is that the first touchdown pass by a starting quarterback this year, that's the first touchdown the Bearcats have scored in the contiguous United States since the game against UNLV.
Wow. Oh, man.
Big thank you to Ben Reichert for those notes, by the way, our great SID that makes me and Brian sound a lot smarter than we actually are. 1 tick left in this third quarter as the Bearcats get ready to send it back to New Mexico State. And now we've talked about it tonight. The defense making plays to give a shot in the arm to the offense. Now flip the script. The offense making plays to give confidence to your defense.
Absolutely. You couldn't. I was perfectly said, Carlos, and that's exactly what they did on this drive. They are in this ball game. Make no mistake about it. 13-10 to score going into the fourth quarter. I mean, we got a ball game on our hands here now.
How about Watson? 18 for 25, 168 yards, and 1 touchdown in the books so far for him. McCaskill, 11 carries for 40 yards, 3 catches for 26 to give him 66 all-purpose. Having a great night here so far, but the job's still not quite done yet, with 1 second still left to go in this third quarter.
No, the job's not quite done yet, but you know what? Hunter Watson has started to find his vertical passing game, which we haven't seen all year long. He has had some great passes into Malik Phillips downfield to get that touchdown. Great to see.
I mean, you got to think about it. Malik Phillips returns to the land of enchantment for his second time in his Bearcat career. He grew up in Clovis, played at the New Mexico Military Institute nearby. So this is a big game for him. Obviously, he's got family here, so he's trying to show out. He's the leading receiver right now for the Bearcats with 4 catches for 45 yards. But Bearcats rallied big on that drive, one of their best of the season. Chance for the defense now to make a response. So we've got 15 minutes and 1 second of football still left to be played tonight here at Aggie Memorial Stadium. 2 back to receive here for New Mexico State. Darius Callaway and TJ Pride. Levon runs up to the ball, swings the leg, puts the big boot to it, and Pride will be content to let that sail into the end zone for a touchback. Again, 1 second left in this third quarter before we can send it to the fourth.
Well, Fife will get one play before we go to the fourth quarter. And they have got to figure out a way. You know, he has been having a very good night tonight, Fife. I mean, he has got some long passes in and just perfect passes into his wideouts.
And this is an Aggie team that comes off a year ago where they were bottom 5 in passing yards. Parker Awad only had 1,079 yards a year ago. Fife now up over 1,200 as he gets the snap on the final play of the third quarter, and a lot of space for Kadarius Callaway, still on his feet into Bearcat territory, down to the 45-yard line. One play springs the Aggies to Bearcat territory. So a big response after the Bearcat touchdown, but that takes us to the end of the third quarter. Chance for the defense to try and shake that off as we go to the fourth and final quarter of play. Sam Houston versus New Mexico State here tonight in Las Cruces. It's the Aggies 13 and the Bearcats 10. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
One of the many perks of being a student at Sam Houston is receiving free access to all Sam Houston athletic events. Now, getting your free ticket is easier than ever. Sam Houston students can now claim their free ticket right from their phone. Download the Bearcat Sports app and find the students link in Tickets. Scan your free ticket at the gate and enjoy Bearcat Sports as often as you like.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Receive updates from Conference USA Sports, as well as photos, links, and videos by becoming a fan of Conference USA on Facebook and following on the X and Instagram at Conference USA. You can also follow hashtag #NoLimitsOnUs to connect to CUSA on social.
15 minutes left to go here at Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The Aggies 13, the Bearcats 10. Aggie football as we get ready to come out of the quarter break. Alongside Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Appreciate Emma Sims running the dials for us back here, as well as our friend Marshall Wright back at 90.5 KSHU, where you're listening to this ball game tonight as well. Appreciate him running the dials back at the student radio station on the campus of SHSU as teams have flipped sides. The Aggies are going to have the ball here after a 29-yard run for Kadarius Callaway. That's his longest of the season. That takes it down to the Bearcat 46 on that last play of the third quarter. So, an opportunity here for the Bearcat defense to try and stiffen up after the Bearcat offense was able to cash in for 6 for the first time since Hawaii. Logan Fife has had the sure hand tonight for New Mexico State. Only 4 incompletions, 210 yards through the air. He's thrown 4 interceptions this season. No touchdowns so far tonight besides the one on the ground. Here we go to the fourth quarter. Fife in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 46. Hands it off to Callaway and taken to the ground at the 44-43 line. Another stop for Dean Ford. Brings up 2nd and about 7 or 8.
Straight handoff up the middle to Callaway. Dean Ford right there. Nice defensive stand there for Sam Houston.
Callaway will stay in as the back as they trade out personnel due to New Mexico State. Cats down 3 here in the waning moments of this Conference USA matchup. Fife in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Gets the snap. Play action. Hit as he fires. Incomplete. Dylan Frazier lays the hit on Logan Fife. Tried to go to the far side of TK King. Iman Allen was in coverage. It's 3rd and 8 to go for New Mexico State.
Big hit by Dylan Frazier. I mean, Fife is going to have some ice packs on tomorrow. He has taken some shots here tonight from Sam Houston's defense.
Frazier, the former Salina Bobcat, able to lay the hammer there. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Aggies on a night where they are 6 for 9. They have failed on their last 2 third down conversion rates. Cats will line up 4 on the defensive line as the ref clears out. Fife in the shotgun, trips to the near side on 3rd and 8. He gets the snap. Cats rushing with 3. Fife steps up, got some room, fires at the last second, has a man open. One-handed grab on the far side down to the 16-yard line. That is to Kadarius Callaway, who is a little slow to get up on that far side, but either way, takes it down to the Bearcats' 16-yard line for a massive pickup of 30-plus.
Wow, Iman Allen on the covers for Sam Houston. Fife is scrambling back here. His wide receiver turns downfield. He hits him perfectly. Big play, Aggies.
Just up the seam down the hash marks on the far side as the Aggies get it into the red zone. 13:45 to play in the fourth. Fife in the shotgun, gets the snap. Cats come with 4. Fife fires, looking back corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for TK King. Jace Arnold, the transfer from Wisconsin, was in coverage, but Fife lets it sail out the back, 2nd and 10. And Callaway will come off the field again, a little gimpy, as Isaiah Ruddison checks back in as the back for the Aggies. Clock stops, 13:37 to play on the Bud Light game clock in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Bearcat 16. The Aggies go right to left. 2 receivers to the near side with King in the slot. Fife awaits the snap. He's got it. Cats coming with a blitz. Fires, and it's caught.
Oh, wow.
By TK King. Arnold again in coverage for the Bearcats. It's a pickup of 6 and a 3rd down and 4 coming up for New Mexico State, looking to convert on 3rd down yet again.
Nice pass by Fife. TK King just runs this quick slant route, hits him perfectly. He was covered up real good, but it was just a perfect pass.
Bearcats trying to stiffen up and just force a field goal try for New Mexico State to keep this a one-possession game. It's 3rd down and 4. 7 for 10 on 3rd downs tonight are the Aggies. Callaway the back, Fife to his right. Gets the snap. Fife looks, fires, got a guy. Enough for a 1st down. Allen trying to wrestle him into the turf, still on his feet, but tackled on forward progress to the 3-yard line. That's caught. TK King. And it's 1st and goal for the Aggies.
Great pass, Fife to King. Iman Allen on the coverage, and man, it's just a perfect pass once again.
Chauncey Cheedy tried to punch it out there at the end when Allen was trying to wrestle him to the turf. Instead, it's 1st and goal for the Aggies at the 3. Fife in the shotgun. King in motion from the far side. Gets the snap, does Fife. Handed off to Callaway, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State on the 3-yard carry. A flag flies in at the very end of a play. So what's the verdict here?
Flag of the play.
Oh, this may be coming back, judging by the reaction of Kadarius Callaway. Oh, well, nope. So instead, penalty on Chauncey Cheedy. Illegal hands to the face will be enforced on the kickoff, so the touchdown stands. And they get it back out to a 2-possession game due to Mexico State.
Well, that's unfortunate right there. You know, Chauncey Cheedy's trying to knock the ball out. Catches the face mask. They're going to call it every time.
So the touchdown for New Mexico State, albeit that drive only took 2 minutes and 52 seconds, so a lot of time still on the clock, but the offense will have to respond yet again for the Bearcats.
Then they're going to have a sense of urgency.
Point after try, Ryan Hawk tucks inside the right upright. Makes it 20-10, New Mexico State. 12:09 left on the Bud Light game clock in this fourth quarter. Bearcats have the football when we return here to the Land of Enchantment. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, cats.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
Bearcat fans, if you want free tickets to Bearcat athletic events, Texas Farm Bureau members can get 2 free tickets to Bearcat football games and other athletic events all year long. Show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get your tickets today. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more. 20-10 New Mexico State with 12:09 left in this fourth quarter of play. They go 8 plays, 75 yards, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Cap it off with a 3-yard rushing touchdown for Kadarius Callaway. For Callaway, his second touchdown of the season. And that will give the ball back to the Bearcat offense. Again, the penalty on Chauncey Cheedy was enforced on the kickoff. So Ryan Hawk will get to kick this one from the 50, sail it out of the end zone, and the Bearcats will take it out to the 25. But the Bearcats, lots of time on that clock. Got to move with a little bit more of urgency, but still a chance. Try and get this back to a one-possession game with any sort of score. TV audience, a national TV audience back in as Ryan Hawk gets ready to kick it back to Phillips and Porter, who await in the end zone. It'll be a pooch kick here to the near side, and Shane Porter bobbled it. Got to land on that football, which he did not, and New Mexico State's got it at the 2. That's just one you let sail into the end zone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there. Man.
So instead of the Bearcats getting it back,
Sorry, Carlos. Just another mental mistake, unfortunately. I mean, you just said it. That's the kind you got to let go in the end zone.
and so now Logan Fife in the offense will take over first and goal at the 2. After the Bearcats turn it over for the second time tonight. Fife will line up in the shotgun, Callaway the back, receiver to each sideline. King in motion from the far side as Fife gets the snap. Handed off to Callaway, and he is stopped. Octavius Henderson able to lay the hit on him. Zyke Lawton finished off Callaway. It's going to be a loss of 2, maybe just 1, to set up second and goal at the 3.
Hand off to Callaway, tries to take it on the right side between the guard and tackle. Sam Houston stopped him short.
Clock will continue to roll. 11:40 left on the Bud Light game clock in this fourth quarter. Bearcats just hoping for a prayer to keep New Mexico State out of the end zone. So he did end up losing 2. Second and goal at the 4. Callaway the back. Fife gets the snap, rolls out to the right, looking toward the end zone. Good pursuit here by the Bearcats. Dumped it off at the last second. Christopher Eaton was the one bringing the heat on Fife. Looking for his intended target in Gavin Harris. Brings up third and goal, and yeah, we have a Bearcat that is a little slow to get up. That was Eaton. That was slow to get up.
Yeah, that was great pursuit by Eaton. I mean, just right on the coattails of Fife, and he just throws it away. Big third down coming up right here.
So third and goal now at the 4. Sam Houston looking for a big stop here, and if they can manage to turn a disastrous mistake into just 3 points, and with all the time still on the clock, could end up working out, but you got to get the stop here. The Aggies 8 for 11 on third downs tonight. Fife will be alone in the backfield. A receiver to each sideline with 2 stacked up against the offensive line. Fife claps, gets the snap. Third and goal at the 4. Has some time. Now looks, got a man open. Touchdown. New Mexico State, P.J. Johnson III, the senior from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Cats lost him, and the Aggies make him pay.
He had all day to throw the ball. There was absolutely no pressure on Fife. I mean, he could have sat there and just gone back through his progressions again. Finds a wide open receiver. Nobody close. Touchdown, Aggies.
So the Aggies capitalize on the botched kickoff by Sam Houston. And they turn it into another touchdown drive. 3 plays, 2 yards, and take only a minute, and they're back into the end zone. Hawk for the point after try. The hold is down, and the kick is good. 27-10 in favor of New Mexico State with 11:15 left in this fourth quarter. As we step aside on a media timeout. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network. Cats have the ball when we come back.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
If you have Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV, then you have access to BSN Plus, the all-new TV app streaming your favorite Bearcat sports. Watch highlights, press conferences, post-game interviews, or listen to your favorite BSN podcasts. BSN Plus is also the audio flagship of Sam Houston football, basketball, baseball, and softball, as well as BSN Live. Download the BSN Plus app today.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
King Ranch Ag and Turf proudly serves the greater Houston area with over a century of John Deere expertise. Our dedicated team is committed to finding the perfect equipment for your lawn, land, job site, or business, and all at the best price. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
.11:15 remaining in this fourth and final quarter of play from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces. New Mexico State 27, Sam Houston 10. I'm Carlos Zimmerman alongside Brian Adams. Glad to have you with us tonight as the Bearcats fumble at the 2-yard line on a kickoff. And it turns into another 6 points plus the point after try for New Mexico State as they make this a 3-possession game. Lots of time still on the clock, but now the urgency is kicked up tenfold for Sam Houston to try and claw their way back in this Conference USA matchup. All these matchups all the more important as the Bearcats are going to finish, including tonight's game, 7 of their last 8 being in conference play. Ryan Hawk gets ready to send it back to Sam Houston. Malik Phillips and Michael Phoenix will be back deep to receive. Ryan Hawk swings the leg, and he'll send this one out the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Hunter Watson in the offense will retake the field. Like we said, BA, not a lot. There is a lot of time on the clock, but you got to move with urgency if you're down 3 scores.
Yeah, there's for Hunter Watson and company, that time is going to tick off so fast. They have got to figure out a way to keep moving the chains, buy them some time, and they've got to score. I mean, they've got to get into the end zone.
Hunter Watson will line him up 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. He'll have 2 backs to each of his sides. Caskell and Brown, 2 receivers right, 1 left on 1st down. Phillips in motion. Watson claps, gets the snap. 4-man rush, extra man on the blitz. Open, Derek Bledsoe over the middle of the field. Turf Monster got to Bledsoe.
Number 0.
And now he's a little slow to get up as he made the catch at the 42-yard line. Picked up 17, but now Bledsoe down on the field.
Yeah, boy, I think he was grabbing at his hamstring. I certainly hope not. Great pass by Hunter Watson to get the first play of the drive going. But you certainly hate to see a receiver, anybody for that matter, down on the turf.
Well, yeah, and I know Bledsoe didn't really get tackled. He just went down to the ground on his own, so Dustin Lenormand and company out to take a look at him, but they'll get him upright, which that's good to see, but he will come off the field with some assistance. So a good catch, 17 yards, able to spring the Bearcats quickly. That play only took 10 seconds on Bledsoe's second catch of the night. Cats down 27-10 here against New Mexico State. As the offense will reset. Rayfield Lawton checks in as the tight end. And McCaskill will be the back behind Watson on 1st down and 10 from the 42. Cats move left to right across your radio dial. Watson awaiting the snap here from James Don, who's back into the ballgame as well after exiting earlier. Phillips in motion from the left side. Fake to McCaskill, throw to Phillips. Try to slip out of a couple would-be tacklers, but the second tackler able to get to Phillips for a loss of 1. Tackle made by their leading tackler, Nathan Mitchell.
Phillips on the near side in the flat. As soon as Hunter Watson hits him, he takes a shot, loses a yard on the play. They need to be going vertical.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 now for Sam Houston. 10.5 to play in this fourth quarter, down 27-10. Trips left, 1 right for Watson. Watson operating from the shotgun. 4-down lineman for the Aggies. Gets the snap. Here comes the pressure. Watson in trouble. Got it out at the last second, but at the feet of McCaskill. We'll stop the clock with 10-12, but a 3rd and 11 coming up for the orange and white.
Nice play there by the Aggie defense. He beat the left tackle for Sam Houston, got around the corner, got on Hunter Watson. Hunter Watson forced to make a bad pass. 3rd down and long.
Humphreys will go one-on-one here to the near sideline. 3 receivers to the left with O'Neal in the slot. Watson tries to draw the Aggies off sides, does not. Finds Quavez Humphreys for a catch. He's short of the line to gain. at the around the 50. We did have a flag fly in on the far side. So be curious to see what.
Defense number 96 is in the pitches on the snap. 5 yard punt from the previous spot. Repeat third down.
So they're going to wipe away the catch for Humphreys and take the penalty yards on the flag thrown on Cole Schnettgoke. Remind you, got to play this entire game today after New Mexico State appealed his ejection from last week against New Mexico. But his penalty brings up a more manageable 3rd down and 6 for the Bearcats at the Bearcat 46. Inside 10 minutes to play, the Cats down 17. Watson on 3rd and 6. Gets the snap, a high one. Blitz coming. Watson in trouble. And ankle tackled at the 45-yard line.
Quarterback sack.
Troy Geathers, able to get to him. The junior weak side linebacker for a loss of 2. And with where we're at in this ball game, the Bearcats will be forced to go for it here on 4th and 7.
Aggies defense is just all over the place out there. Nobody downfield for Watson to throw to, and the coverage, just good coverage by the Aggies.
With the time left in the game, here's your ball game right here. Watson claps, tries to draw the Aggies off sides. They don't bite this time. It's 4th down and 7 at the 45. Play clock's going to be down to 3 here. I think Longo is going to have to burn a timeout. No. Delay of game is going to be the call. Instead of 4th and 7, it'll be now 4th and 12, and the Bearcats are going to be bringing the offense, it looks like, off the field to punt this one away. Oh, nope. They faked us.
Yeah, well, that penalty's on Hunter Watson. He's the leader of the offense. He needs to know what the play clock says. You can't afford those penalties, especially at this important time of a ball game.
8:48 remaining in the ball game. 27-10 New Mexico State. Ball is backed up to the Bearcat 39. They need the Aggie 48 to keep the drive alive. Cats have already converted 1 4th down tonight. They need this one here. Watson in trouble. Rolling out to the right. Feels the pressure. Just has to throw it away. Incomplete on the near sideline. Turnover on downs, and it will go back to New Mexico State.
1st and 10. Aggies.
So with 8:29 remaining in this 4th quarter, the Bearcats left empty on that drive, and they remain down 27-10.
Watson was flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, and just could not outrun the defensive end, who dropped him, grabbed him around his ankles, forced a bad throw.
So the Aggies take over in plus territory at the 40-yard line of Sam Houston. There's Logan Fife in the offense. Fife tonight, 18 for 25, 254 yards and a touchdown. He takes over. 1st down at the 40. Harris, the tight end, in motion. Gets the snap, just Fife, handed off to Callaway. Bouncing around and tackled at the 37-yard line. He's able to pick up 3 to bring up 2nd and 7.
Callaway's had a really pretty good night for the Aggies tonight.
That one, his 16th carry, 66 yards. He's already got 1 rushing touchdown on the night. He has almost doubled his season total entering tonight's ball game. For a team in the Aggies that's bottom 3 in a lot of categories, they have been able to shake off the naysayers tonight. Another run here. This is Ruddison with some space across the 30, down to the 28-yard line, able to pick up about 9 on that carry. Isaiah Ruddison to move the chains for a 1st down.
Straight handoff up the middle to Ruddison. Makes a couple of moves. Just chunk play after chunk play. Another 1st down. The Aggies.
Halfway home in this 4th quarter. Aggies 27, Bearcats 10 as Fife barks out instructions to his offense. Bearcat defense trying to find a way to clamp down. Ruddison the back as Fife awaits the snap. Taking his time as he claps with 2 on the play clock and handed off with Ruddison yet again. This time met by Cecil Powell for a loss of 1. Powell able to wrestle him to the turf. One of his first TFLs of the season. Make it 2nd and 11 at the 29.
Yeah, that's a great tackle there by Powell. I mean, just stuck the running back. Perfect play.
And the Aggies going to try and chew up as much clock as they can. Bearcats have 2 timeouts left in this ball game, as do the Aggies. Fife will line up in the pistol. 1 receiver left, 1 receiver right. Ref clears out with a tight end offset. Fife on 2nd and 11 gets the snap and runs it again with Ruddison. Initially tripped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Ruddison. That will bring up 3rd down and 11 for New Mexico State.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Lawton there for Sam Houston, getting his ankles and dropping him.
Lawton's been all over the field tonight for Sam Houston. That one his 5th tackle. He's also got 1.5 tackles for loss this evening. So 3rd down and 11 to go for New Mexico State at the Bearcat 29. Aggies have only been able to move it 11 yards. They need 11 yards here to get the chains moving. 5:43 left to go in the ball game. Time starting to run out on Sam Houston. And the Aggies will call their 2nd of 3 timeouts.
Mexico State, their 2nd. 30 seconds in wait.
30-second timeout, so we'll keep things right here as Bearcat defense heads to the sideline here. Brian, as time's starting to tick away here, just some of the things that Sam Houston obviously would like to clean up from this ball game as they look ahead to Jack State coming up next Thursday night in Houston.
Yeah, you know what? They had spurts where they looked good tonight. The opening drive was really good. They just couldn't finish it off, you know. And then to start the second half, almost a very similar drive, and they just couldn't finish it off. Somehow they've got to figure out what they're not doing so they can finish those drives. And then I think the other thing, Carlos, is we've seen it all night and all year, the mental mistakes. They have got to eradicate those mental mistakes. It's killing them.
Out of the timeout by Tony Sanchez. 3rd down and 11 for the Aggies at the Bearcat 29. Fife gets the snap. 3-man rush. They go to the back, Callaway. And Callaway knocked out of bounds by Dravon Wilson, or Dravon Wilson, rather. He's fired up after that play on Callaway. He only got 1, so it's 4th down and 10 at the 28. Field goal try for the Aggies.
Number 17, Ryan Hawk.
Ryan Hawk on to try another field goal. He's been good from 28 and 32. This one will be his longest try of the night, of 45 yards. Hawk this year 3 for 40, or 3 for 4, I should say, on 40-plus yard field goals. Puts the leg to it and sticks it through the uprights. That'll extend the Aggie lead. Makes your score 30-10 with 4:56 left to go in this ball game. Bearcat offense will head back out there on the other side of this media timeout. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here. Excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
4:56 left to go in this fourth and final quarter of play from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces. 30-10 New Mexico State as they go 6 plays and 12 yards, which isn't very far, but the important thing for New Mexico State, they took 3 minutes and 33 seconds off the clock, capped it with a 45-yard field goal from Ryan Hawk, 2 yards off his season long, to extend this out to a 20-point advantage for the Aggies. After the Bearcats able to score that touchdown that made it a 3-point game, the Cats have given up 17 unanswered. We'll try to go back to the drawing board after this one tonight. Try and get that first win next week in Houston. Hawk puts the boot to it, and Phillips will let it sail out of the end zone. Touchback, and the offense will retake the field, will the Bearcats.
Wave the Wonder Dog. Wave brought to you by Racing King.
Chance here for the offense to try and put something together rather quick. They got 2 timeouts left. Try and move the ball downfield with some efficiency. Brown will check in as the running back. 2 receivers near side are Phillips and Humphreys. And 2 to the far side as well. Brown now to the left shoulder of Watson. On 1st and 10 from the 25, Watson wants to pass. Fires over the middle. Catch is made. This is Tim Burns Jr. up the far side, 45-50, and out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Little hook pass and catch for Tim Burns Jr. Takes it right to the Aggie 47.
Yeah, great run after the catch there. I mean, just like a curl route and then the run after. Big first down, Sam Houston.
28 on the catch and run for Tim Burns Jr. Sets up 1st and 10 to the Aggie 47. Watson from the shotgun claps, gets the snap. 4-man rush. Fires again over the middle, but a little too low that time for Grady O'Neal. Would have been complete for 7. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 4:21 left here in the fourth.
O'Neal just trying to run just a curl route in the center of the field there. And the ball looked like it was a little bit behind him, and it looked like he kind of slipped. Just kind of a bad play all around.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats at the Aggie 47 from left to right. Spread formation with 2 receivers to each sideline. Watson claps, gets the snap. 4-man rush. Dump it off to the back. Brown gets a good lead block, cuts it back at the 40. Still on his feet, diving forward. Right at the line to gain at the 38-yard line. Rather 37, and it's enough for a first down after the pickup of 10 for Brown.
Yeah, great run after the catch there by Brown and the dive to get to the line to gain for a first. Great effort there by that young man.
Inside 3 minutes to play, fourth quarter, 30-10 New Mexico State. Trips to the left, 1 to the right is going to be Humphreys for the Bearcats. As Watson moves McCaskill in motion. From the shotgun, gets the snap. Runs it on the option carry. McCaskill, but goes nowhere. Tackled back at the 39-yard line. Getting him to the turf, Sone Alpiu for New Mexico State.
Boy, Alpiu was in the backfield as soon as that ball was snapped. Great play there by the Aggie defender.
Picks up a loss of 2 on that run for McCaskill. Return game for both of those sides. McCaskill making his first appearance, and Alpiu had been out for a couple of games as well. Substitutions being made on both sides. Dylan Burke checks in as the tight end. Play clock now down to 4, down to 3. And Watson gets the quick snap. Play action fake. Stays calm. Loads up over the middle, looking for Humphreys. It's incomplete. Humphreys wanted a flag but didn't get it. Would have been enough for a first down, but instead brings up 3rd down and 12 for the Bearcats. 2:55 to play here in the fourth. And the ball's at the Aggie 39.
Well, I think Quavis Humphreys has a legit argument. I think before that ball got there, he had the defender jump on his back. Nonetheless, no flag, 3rd and long.
Bearcats tonight, 3 for 10 on 3rd downs. 10 for 61 on the season. Trying to change that here. They need the Aggie 27 to move the chains. Trips left, one right. At the arsenal of Hunter Watson. He gets the snap. Blitz coming. Watson fires. Caught. No, incomplete. Wrestled away and a return for New Mexico State. It's Nathan Mitchell on the return for the Aggies to the 15. Cuts it back at the 10. He'll take it back for a pick six. 70-plus yards for the leading tackler out of Temple, Texas, Nathan Mitchell, to punctuate this one tonight for New Mexico State. In and out of the hands of Grady O'Neill. Had it for a moment, but on the bottle, Mitchell able to just come away with it and take it back to the house.
Well, you got to give it to the Aggies. I mean, they're playing fired up football, and they've just been all over Sam Houston tonight. So,
on a night where Sam Houston just could not catch a break on some plays, and that one unfortunate for the Cats as that one's taken back for another touchdown to put this one well out of reach. Hawk for the point after try, puts it through the uprights. 2:39 to play here in the fourth. It's the Aggies 37 and Sam Houston 10 as we work our way to the finish. Now 24 unanswered points put up by New Mexico State. Officially 71 yards on the interception return for Nathan Mitchell.
well, Sam Houston's offense is going to get another opportunity. You shake it off, come back out, play hard, try to get some positive yards, try to put some points on the board.
You got to think that drive for the Bearcats was starting to materialize. 6 plays, 36 yards in 2 minutes, and they got it near the red zone of New Mexico State, but just an unfortunate there that it just popped in and out of the hands. O'Neill thought he had it and secured it for a second, but Nathan Mitchell made a good play and just knocked it up in the air and was able to haul it in and take it back. At the third turnover of the night for Sam Houston. Ryan Hawk will get ready to send this one back to the Cats. Malik Phillips and Shane Porter await. Hawk makes sure his special teamers are ready to roll, and off we go. Puts the boot to it. Stop me if you've heard this before. Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 to the 25 comes Sam Houston's offense. I'll be intrigued to see what they do here in this waning moments with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. Down 37-10, this game already out of reach. See Mabry Matoyer over there. And it looks like he'll be the one to take these snaps here. And indeed it will be the redshirt freshman transfer from Wisconsin who will carry the signal calling for the remainder of this one tonight. Matoyer, so far this season, 20 for 31, 177 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. In his first action since Hawaii. 1st and 10 from the 25, Matoyer. Hands it off to Coco Brown, but not able to get any forward momentum. A couple Aggies in to get him to the turf. We'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cats.
Matoyer, he's a big kid. He's 6'5", 220 pounds. I mean, the kid is big. He's got a cannon for an arm.
Of course, coming over with Phil Longo from Wisconsin. We'll see if he passes here on 2nd and 10. He will. Dumps it to the back. Brown in the backfield. Trucks through one guy and forced out of bounds at the 24. Loss of 1 on the catch. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute timeout on the field. New Mexico State on track for their first Conference USA win of the season and back over 500. The Bearcats going to fall to 0-5 after this one tonight. Try and go back to the drawing board as we head to our final media timeout of the night. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to start prepping for game day right away.
Aaron Watson for First Financial Bank.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
One of the many perks of being a student at Sam Houston is receiving free access to all Sam Houston athletic events. Now, getting your free ticket is easier than ever. Sam Houston students can now claim their free ticket right from their phone. Download the Bearcat Sports app and find the students link in Tickets. Scan your free ticket at the gate and enjoy Bearcat Sports as often as you like.
2 minutes remaining in this fourth and final quarter of play from Las Cruces, New Mexico. New Mexico State 37, Sam Houston 10. It is 10 o'clock here in Las Cruces, 11 o'clock back home. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Bearcat Sports Network. Third down and 12 coming up here for the Bearcats. Mabry Matoyer in at quarterback. On this next one for Sam Houston, he'll have Brown in the backfield with him and trips receivers to the left side. Chris Reed will be one-on-one here to the near sideline with Josiah Charles. Matoyer barks out instructions on 3rd and 12. The Bearcats 3 for 11 on third downs tonight. Matoyer gets the snap. Blitz coming, fires. It's Brown out of the backfield. It's got some space up the far side. Tackled shy of the first down beyond the 30-yard line up to the 33. Makes it a manageable 4th down and 2 for Sam Houston.
Coco Brown takes the pass around the left side in the flats. Not a bad run after the catch. 4th and short here.
It'll be 4th down and 3 after the 9-yard pickup by Brown. 4th down and 3 at the 32 of the Bearcats. Likely, if the Cats can't convert, the final play for Sam Houston on what's been a tough ball game. Trying to convert here. Brown motions to the right of Matoyer as he gets the snap. Brown, as Matoyer fires, catch is made. Chris Reed beyond the 40-yard line, and he's stopped with forward progress at the 43, so Matoyer able to convert the second 4th down of the ball game for the Bearcats. Gain of 11 to move the chains up.
Yeah, that was a good pass there by Matoyer. He sat there, he went through his first progression, it wasn't there. He saw his second, it was open. He stood tall, threw a bullet. Nice pass.
1 minute to go here in Las Cruces, 37-10 Aggies. Matoyer in the shotgun with 3 receivers. 2 left, 1 right. 4 on the line for New Mexico State as he claps against the snap. Goes to the back, Brown. In some open space, forced out of bounds near midfield. Bernak Aya was able to force him out. Stops the clock with 45 seconds after the pickup of 5. Sawyer sending out instructions to his offensive line. He'll have Dylan Burke, the tight end, offset on the right side. And Brown in the backfield as Matoyer awaits the snap. Snap from Todd, 4-man rush. Matoyer feels the pressure. Now he'll take off and run with it. Takes it to Aggie territory. Stopped at the 48.5-yard line is number 3 for the Bearcats. Brings up 3rd down. As the clock continues to tick away on this one tonight. Play clock now ahead of the game clock. With 27 seconds and counting left to go. 3rd down and 1 for the Bearcats at the Aggie 48. Burke in the slot on the far side. 1 to the near side as Matoyer gets the snap. Finds Brown. Does a front flip over the would-be tackler. Torrey Geathers was the one that was able to force the stoppage, and with 2 seconds left, that'll be your ball game. Here tonight in Las Cruces, the Aggies win 37-10 over Sam Houston. The Aggies improved to 3-2 on the season, now 1-1 in CUSA. Bearcats 0-5 and 0-2 in Conference USA play. 37-10 your final. Post-game wrap-up coming up next as me and Brian will break this one down and get you ready for the home matchup in Houston between Sam Houston and Jack State for homecoming next Thursday night. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions